Priyanka madam, shall we start the session? Priyanka madam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Today we are honored to have the esteemed international expert, Dr. Amadhavel Jewel from De Montfort University, United Kingdom, will be delivering a session on high performance computing with digital twin. Now I would like to invite Professor Priyanka madam to introduce our eminent resource person. Over to you, Priyanka madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. A very good evening to esteemed faculty members, distinguished speakers, and respected guests. It is both an honor and privilege to welcome you all for the day 4 of this transformative FDP on future ready AI, emerging technologies, and their societal transformations. As we embark on another day of learning and discovery, let us reflect on an inspiring thought. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. As educators, our role extends beyond imparting knowledge. We ignite curiosity, nurture critical thinking, and shape the future. This FDP stands as a testament to our collective commitment to continuous growth, innovation, and excellence in academia. Let me introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Amudavel Jayavel. Dr. Amudavel Jaival is currently serving as a senior lecturer at De Montfort University and is a highly accomplished researcher and educator in the field of computer science. His expertise spans across generative adversarial networks, GANs, computer vision, artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and machine learning, fields that are at very forefront of technological innovation today. He holds a PhD in computer science and engineering from Pondicherry University and has amassed over 15 years of research and teaching experience. His contributions to deep learning and image processing have been groundbreaking, particularly in the development and deployment of deep learning algorithms for advanced image enhancement, reconstruction techniques, and cloud based solutions. Dr. Amudavel's pioneering work in generative adversarial networks has led to the significant advancements in image resolution enhancements, noise reduction, and image to image translation. His innovative research, which integrates optics and deep learning for image restoration, has played a vital role in super resolution and GAN based image generation, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in AI driven image processing. Beyond his research, Dr. Amudavel is dedicated academician shaping young minds through his expertise in undergraduate and graduate courses on AI, machine learning, and computer vision. His commitment to education extends beyond technical knowledge. He is an advocate for inclusive learning environments and actively promotes diversity, equity, and inclusion in academia. Today, we are privileged to have with us to share his valuable insights. His knowledge, experience, and vision in the field of AI and deep learning will undoubtedly inspire and enrich our understanding. Without further ado, let us welcome Dr. Amudavel Jayavel. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, very good evening to one and all. So, shall I share the screen, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, are you presenting?
Yeah. Is it visible for you now?
No, sir, not yet. We are not able to see your screen.
Is
Yeah,
it fine?
now we can see. Yes, now it is visible.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Amudavel, working as a senior lecturer in games and artificial intelligence at De
Sir,
Montfort
Amadhavel
University.
sir, the slide is not visible. The screen
Slide
is
is not.
visible, but the slide is not visible.
It's not working, sir.
No, sir. It's not coming.
Just a second. Is it fine now, sir?
No, sir. It's not visible. Now it's coming, sir. Now it's coming.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir, fine.
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to be here today as a distinguished speaker for this ATAL FTP on future-ready AI emerging technologies and their social transformation. It's a privilege to share my knowledge and insights with such a talented and dedicated group of educators and professionals. Before we dive into FTP, I would like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the organizers of the remarkable event. A special thanks goes to Professor Ashwin M. and Professor Priyanka and his team for their dedication and hard work in making this program a reality. I also want to thank everyone involved in organizing this faculty development program. With that, I'm eager to begin today's FTP, where we will explore the intersection of high-performance computing with digital twins. Together, we will delve into the strategies, models, and practical applications that are shaping the future of these technologies. And in today's session, we'll be having the few things we are going to see. First one is about the introduction part we are going to see, and after that we are going to see about fundamentals of high performance computing. In this, we are going to see about the basic architecture of HPC systems from nodes and process to memory and networking. We'll discuss why performance metrics like flops and bandwidth are so important and cover the key components such as CPUs, GPUs, and accelerators. We also touch on the HPC software stack, including programming languages and simulation tools essential for building and running large-scale industrial digital twins. And next, we are going to see about the architecture of digital twins. In that, we are going to see how it works in the real-world applications, and also we are going to break down on the components of digital twins in the physical systems, virtual representations, and the real-time data. We also discuss how data is integrated from IoT sensors and proceed to enable real-time simulation and feedback. Finally, we are going to explore how predictive maintenance and optimizations are achieved using digital twins in industries like manufacturing and energy. And next, we are going to see about HPC challenges in digital twins. In that, we are going to see about uh, we are going to address the HPC challenges faced when implementing digital twins. And also we are going to look upon like large volumes of data that are handled and stored. And also we are going to see about the scalability issues that are arising when dealing with large industrial systems. And it is the main energy consumption concerns associated with running HPC at a scale. We are going to we are going to see about the security concerns such as data privacy and cybersecurity risk in industrial environments. And next, we are going to see about industrial use cases. In that, we are going to see about where and which digital twins are already making an impact. And we are also going to look upon the smart manufacturing, where digital twins are optimizing processes and automatic factory floors. And in energy systems, we are going to discuss about how the power grid simulations and renewable energy management are benefiting from the digital twins. We are also touch on healthcare, where digital twins are used for equipment maintenance and patient simulation, and the aerospace and automotive industries, where they are revolutionizing predictive maintenance, design optimization, and virtual testing. And after that, we are going to see about advanced HPC techniques. In that, we are going to combine the HPC with the digital twins. And in that, we are going to learn about how AI and machine learning are integrated with HPC to enhance anomaly detection and process optimization. We are going to discuss about how the importance of edge computing and how it is related to cloud HPC and how hybrid models are used in the industrial environments to achieve low latency. And finally, we are going to cover the simulation and modeling software like ANSYS and Siemens, means it's showing how they utilize HPC to handle complex multi-physics simulations. And finally, we are going to see about the future trends in HPC for digital twins. In that, we are going to see about the emerging trends in the HPC space, and we are going to explore about the quantum computing and which one day it will revolutionize the digital twins by solving complex problems more efficiently. And we are also going to see about the AI, means that how it is going to automate the model building and simulations. And we are going to also discuss about the 5G and beyond and how it is going to enhance the digital twin performance with ultra fast networking. And finally, we are going to explore the movement towards a sustainable and green HPC, where the focus is on energy efficient computing solutions. By the end of this session, I assure that we'll be having the comprehensive understanding of the fundamental principles of HPC and its critical role, and which enables the industrial digital twin applications. So in the introduction part, we are going to see few things. First one is we are going to see about the overview, and in that we are going to see about the definition and concept of a digital twin, and after that we are going to see about applications across various industries, and after that we are going to see about real-time data and simulations, and after that we are going to see about the importance of high performance computing. In that we are going to see about the need for computational power, and after that, the role of HPC in industrial automation. So these are the things we are going to cover in the introduction part. So usually, when we are going with the digital twin, first we have to understand what exactly the digital twin means and what are the things it is going to do. So basically, digital twin is a virtual model. You already know about that. So virtual model of a real world physical system or a process. It's not just a static model, but one that evolves over time by staying in sync with its physical counterpart through the continuous exchange of real-time data. This real-time synchronization is what makes digital twins so powerful. So in that first one, we are going to see about the virtual model of a physical system. So here, the digital twin represents the physical system, whether it will be a machine or a factory, or even you can consider it as a fleet of vehicles. It acts as a living, breathing a digital copy of the physical system, capable of reflecting all its attributes, functions, and behaviors. Consider like imagine a factory, every machine, every conveyor belt, and even the energy flows in the factory can be mirrored in the digital twin. As a factory operates, the twin is updated with real-time data from sensors installed throughout the factory floor. Next is where the real power of digital twin comes in, means a real-time data collection. So the digital twin continuously ingests data from the physical system via sensors and IoT devices. It processes the data and updates the virtual model so that it reflects the current state of this physical system. For example, if a machine in the factory is overheating, this information is instantly transmitted to the digital twin. Engineers can then monitor and analyze the situation in the virtual environment before deciding whether the machine needs intermediate maintenance or adjustments. Beyond just mirroring the physical world, digital twins enable advanced functions like monitoring, simulation, and optimization. By monitoring the digital twin, you can get the insights into the physical systems, means that physical systems' current performance. You can also run simulations in the digital world to predict how it changes, or else how the changes will impact the physical system, be it will be a new configurations, preventive maintenance, or else operational movements. So basically, what happens is the predictive capability, which allows the companies to optimize the performance, reduce downtime, and lower operational cost, and so many things which it will enhance. For instance, by running simulations on the digital twin of an aircraft engine, engineers can identify potential issues before they become critical, ensuring most efficient maintenance system they can deploy. Next one is we are going to see about the applications in various industries. In the first one, we are going to see about manufacturing. In manufacturing, digital twins are transforming the way factories operate. By creating digital models of the production lines, companies can monitor real-time performance, identify inefficiencies, and optimize process. For example, the digital twin can help a manufacturing process, which can detect the bottlenecks uh, in production, allowing them to adjust operations to improve output and reduce waste. Another critical application is that quality control. Using a digital twin, companies can predict defects in the products before they occur, enabling preventive measures that save both time and resources. Imagine a car manufacturer using a digital twin of the assembly line to ensure that each vehicle part meets stringent quality standards. Next one, we are going to see about energy. In the energy sector, the digital twins are revolutionizing how power grids are managed. A digital twin of a power grid can simulate how the grid will perform under different scenarios, such as changes in energy demand or the integration of renewable energy sources like solar and wind. This helps the utility companies better manage the energy flows and prevent backlog. And it also prevents the blackouts also. Moreover, the predictive maintenance, it's a very crucial part in the energy systems where even a small issues can lead to costly outages. By using a digital twin, energy companies can predict when equipment such as transformers and or wind turbines are likely to fail and schedule maintenance before breakdowns occur. For instance, General Electric uses digital twins to optimize the maintenance in its wind farms, increasing the efficiency and reducing the cost. Next, we are going to see in healthcare. In the healthcare, digital twins are playing a significant role in the monitoring and optimization of medical devices. Optimals, here the hospitals can use the digital twins to track the performance of critical devices like MRI machines, ensuring they operate at peak efficiency and predicting when they might require maintenance. And beyond equipment, digital twins are making strides in personalized treatment. By creating a digital twin of a patient, doctors can simulate how different treatments or medications will impact the individual before administering in a real life. This allows for more tailored and effective treatment plans, especially in complex medical cases like cancer therapy, where every patient responds differently to the treatments. In the aerospace and automotive industries, digital twins are are the driving innovation in predictive maintenance and virtual testing. Consider it as an aircraft manufacturer, for example, use of a digital twins of their engines to monitor wear and tear in real time. By simulating the different operating conditions, they can predict when the parts will fail and perform predictive maintenance, improving the safety and reducing the downtime. In automotive design, digital twins allow engineers to run virtual tests on vehicles before physical prototypes are even built. This reduces the time and cost associated with developing the new cars, and it allows the manufacturer to test how vehicles will perform in a range of environments, from city streets to off-road terrains. All will be simulated in the case of digital space. Next, we are going to see the overview of digital technology. So, till now, what we seen is the various applications across industries. Let's talk about the importance of real-time data and simulations, which is the backbone that makes the digital twins a powerful tool for the industries. At the core of the digital twin functionality is its ability to continuously ingest real-time data from the physical world. So these real-time data is what it allows the virtual model to reflect the current state of the physical counterpart accurately. And this is what it powers the real-time monitoring, decision-making, and power optimization. So now let's break down this process works and why it is essential, we will see. First one is digital twins rely heavily on a continuous flow of data from the physical system. So these data is typically collected by IoT sensors and devices that are strategically placed throughout the physical environment. These sensors capture a wide range of parameters from temperature, pressure, and vibration to more complex data such as operational status and energy consumption. IoT sensors act as the eyes and ears of the digital twin, feeding it a constant stream of real-time data uh, from the physical system. For example, in a manufacturing plant, the sensors might monitor the speed and condition of a production line. In an energy system, they might track power generation and consumption across a grid. These data are then transmitted to the digital twin when it is processed, analyzed, and visualized. The continuous nature of this data flow ensures the digital twin is always up to date, which enables the instantaneous feedback and the ability to act quickly on any changes or anomalies in the physical system. Next one is real-time monitoring and the decision making. So here, this value of this real-time data lies in the ability to monitor the system as it operates. With a digital twin, you can observe what's happening in the physical environment without being physically present. You can monitor the health of an equipment, efficiency of process, and the behavior of the system as they evolve. For instance, the factory manager can monitor the status of the machines and detect potential issues before they become critical. A power grid operator can observe the grid's load distribution in real time and adjust power flows to prevent outages and overloads. The ability to monitor systems in real time feeds into the second important aspect like decision making, where the digital twins are getting updated in real time and they provide the insights that allows the business to make decisions quickly and with more confidence. Imagine a scenario in a kind of oil refinery where a pump is beginning to fail. By analyzing real-time data from the IoT sensors, the digital twin can detect subtle shifts in the performance that suggest independent failure. Based on this data, the system can automatically generate alerts and recommendations for maintenance, allowing the issue to be addressed before it leads to the costly shutdown. Next is the accurate predictions. One of the most powerful features of digital twin is its ability to simulate scenarios based on the real-time data. The By running the simulations, the digital twins allows the companies to predict how changes in the system might affect operations before these changes are made in the real world. For example, if you are managing a wind farm, your digital twin can simulate how changes in wind will affect energy output. Based on the simulation, you can adjust the positioning of turbines or alter power distribution in an anticipation of these changes, ensuring that energy production is optimized. Similarly, in kind of manufacturing, a digital twin can simulate how different production line configurations will impact throughput or its quality. Based on the results, manufacturers can optimize process in the digital realm before making a physical adjustments, thus minimizing the downtime and reducing the risk of error. Moreover, in the case of predictive maintenance, one of the major benefits of the digital twins relies heavily on the simulation. By combining historical data with the real-time input, digital twins can predict when equipment is likely to fail, allowing business to schedule maintenance before any serious damage occurs. This approach drastically reduces the likelihood of unexpected breakdowns and ensure the systems operate efficiently over a period of time. So next we are going to see about the need for computational power for HPC. The reason computational power is critical for uh, digital twins, which break down for the three mainly on three primary factors. First one is processing large amounts of real-time data. So digital twins, you already know that the digital twins are driven by constant influx of real-time data from their physical counterparts, often coming from thousands, if not millions, of IoT sensors. This data includes everything from the environmental conditions, machine performance metrics, and operational status updates. In a smart factory, for example, every machine, conveyor belt, and a piece of equipment is continuously sending data about its temperature, speed, pressure, and overall condition. These results in terabytes of data being generated daily. Without HPC, processing this enormous volume of data in real time would be impossible. The real time nature of the digital twins means that any delay in data processing can have costly sequences. Uh, Imagine monitoring a critical system such as power grid, any lag in the processing sensor data could result in an inaccurate predictions leading to a system failures or outages. HPC uh, it ensures that this data is processed instantly, providing up-to-date, very minute insights. One of the key functions of digital twins is to simulate how a physical system will behave under different conditions. So this requires running highly complex simulations and models that often involve multi-physics environments, where the different physical phenomena, for example, mechanical, or else it will be maybe it will be an electrical or a thermal, with interact with each other. For instance, simulating the performance of an aircraft engine involves modeling the fluid dynamics of the air intake, the thermodynamics of the combustion process, and the mechanical stress on the engine components, all which happens at the simultaneous phase. So these multi-physics simulations are incredibly computationally intensive, often involving millions of calculations per second. To achieve accurate and timely results, HPC provides the raw processing power to handle these simulations in a reasonable time frame. This enables engineers to test and refine digital twins before implementing changes in the physical system. Next one is high fidelity. So these in these digital twins are those that accurately reflect the detailed nuances of their physical counterparts. To maintain this high level of accuracy, these digital twins needs to process a vast amount of fine-grained data and perform real-time adjustments based on the data. And this level of details requires immense computational resources to calculate with the precision. Real-time adjustments are also depend upon the power of HPC. As a physical system changes, the digital twin must update instantly to maintain accuracy. Any lag in that could lead to the incorrect connection conclusions, in which is why the real-time synchronization depends on the processing power of the HPC systems. So next, we are going to see about the role of HPC in industrial automation and optimization. So one of the most significant advantages of using HPC is its ability to speed up the simulations, allowing for faster decision making in industries where time is very critical. In industries like oil, gas, or manufacturing, decision makers cannot afford to wait for days to run complex simulations. For example, simulating the effect of shutting down a part of a production line needs to be done rapidly to avoid costly downtime. HPC allows these simulations to run for hours or else even minutes or rather than days, enabling quick and informed decisions. So this agility is essential for keeping industrial process running smooth and efficiently. In many industrial process involves multi-physics environments where the different systems interact. HPC enables the modeling of these interactions in a comprehensive and integrated way. Consider the automotive industry. A digital twin of a car must model these vehicle structural integrity, its electrical systems, and its fluid dynamics, often all at once. HPC makes it possible to simulate how all these systems interact in real time, providing a holistic understanding of how the vehicle will behave under different conditions. This is also applicable in the industries like aerospace, where multi-physics models is used to optimize everything from fuel efficiency to structural integrity during flight. HPC enables the detailed simulations necessary to model these complex interactions. Next one, we are going to see about the optimization part. So here, usually HPC significantly enhances the ability of digital twin to optimize industrial operations and improve predictive maintenance. In smart factories, for example, HPC allows digital twins to continuously monitor production lines and run predictive models to anticipate failures. The system can simulate how changing the machine parameters or reconfiguring the production lines will impact overall efficiency. In the energy sector, digital twins powered by HPC can simulate power grid fluctuations and help utility companies optimize energy distribution in real time. By simulating various grid configuration and renewable energy resources, companies can anticipate power shortages and adjust operations accordingly. Predictive maintenance is another major area where the HPC shines. By continuously analyzing sensor data and running the simulations, HPC-enabled digital twins can predict when equipment is likely to fail and recommend maintenance before a costly breakdown occurs. This helps business to save money on repairs and avoid unplanned downtime. Next, we are going to see about the fundamentals of high performance computing. In that, we are going to see about the basic architecture of HPC, including the nodes, process, and parallel computing kind of things. And then after that, we are going to see about the performance metrics. And in that, we are going to see about flops, memory, and the bandwidth needed for that. And then we are going to see about the components. In the components, we are going to see about the processors, storage, and memory, and the networking and the interconnect. Next, we are going to see about the HPC software stack. In that, we are going to see about the different types of programming languages used for the HPC. For example, MPI, CUDA, and OpenMP. And again, we are going to see about the tools for simulation and modeling and data analysis. So these are the things we are going to cover. First, in this, we are going to see about the basic architecture of HPC. The first one is about the nodes, because it is the heart of, at least we can call it, it is like a heart of every HPC system is the node. Each node can be thought of a separate computer, but in HPC systems, these nodes are not standalone. So they work together is what it is known as the cluster. Clusters are a collection of nodes that we already know, and it's also function as a single system, so which is massively increasing the computational power which is available. In a typical HPC setup, each node consists of multiple processors and storage systems. These nodes are interconnected through high-speed networks, allowing them to communicate quickly and effectively. When an HPC system is tasked with a problem, the workload is getting distributed across many nodes. This distribution allows it allows the system to handle large, more complex computations more efficiently with any single any computer can do. Next one is processors. So these processors like a workhorses of computer systems, and in the HPC environment, you often see a combination of CPUs and GPUs. CPUs are general purpose processors capable of handling a variety of tasks, while GPUs are specialized for tasks that can be parallelized, such as simulations and data analysis. Then why it is more important? Because CPUs are great for the task, because we each and every time we'll be running out of the confusion what exactly the CPU will do and what exactly the GPU will do. So usually CPUs are great for the task that requires a lot of sequential processing, which is typical in software applications, whereas the GPU, which is originally designed for rendering the graphics, which are increasingly used in HPC for their ability to handle multiple operations simultaneously. This makes them particularly useful for complex simulations required for the digital twin technologies. So here, when it comes to parallel computing, so parallel computing is a technique where many calculations or processes are carried out simultaneously. Large problems can be divided into smaller problems, which are then solved at the same time by multiple processes. So the capability is crucial for running large-scale simulations and data processing tasks that are integral to digital twins. For instance, a digital twin in a wind farm might use parallel computing to simultaneously calculate airflow, turbine performance, and weather impacts across the entire farm. Next, coming to the performance metrics. To measure the effectiveness of the HPC system, we rely on several performance metrics. So one of the performance metrics is flops, which is then floating point operations per second. So flops, what exactly we mean by flops is it is like a standard unit of measurement in computing that describes the rate at which a computer can perform floating point operations. Most commonly, we talk about teraflops, petaflops, and exaflops in the context of HPC. So this is like how we are going to measure the computing. And the higher the flops, the more calculations on the HPC systems can perform each second, enabling real-time processing and simulation of complex digital twins. Then comes the memory part. In the memory part, like every memory in a HPC system is very crucial as it allows for the faster retrieval and manipulation of data during the processing. RAM speeds up the access to the data that is used repeatedly, facilitating in the very faster computations. Sufficient RAM, which ensures or else it facilitates the HPC systems to handle large datasets without slowing them, which is very much vital for the real-time data processing needs of the digital twins. Next one is bandwidth. So bandwidth is bandwidth in the context of HPC refers to the data transfer rate between the various components of the system, including the nodes, process, and shortage. Next, a high bandwidth, which is then very much essential to ensure that data flows swiftly across the system without bottleneck. This is particularly important when the nodes in an HPC cluster need to communicate frequently, as it is often the case with the simulations that involve large-scale digital twins. Next, we are going to see about the key components of the HPC. In the first key component we are going to see is the processors. So in the world of HPC, processors are the central elements that drive the computing power necessary for complex calculations and simulations. There are several types of processors, each suited for the different types of tasks. First one is CPU that just now we discussed. So the central processing unit is a primary processor used in most of the computers. In HPC systems, CPUs can handle a broad range of tasks from a basic arithmetic to complex decision-making process. And CPUs are very much crucial for managing the overall operations of the HPC system, including task scheduling, data management, and running the software that doesn't require parallel processing. Next one is GPU. So GPU are very specialized processors, as we discussed, that excel at handling multiple operations simultaneously. Originally designed for rendering the graphics and video processing, but the GPUs are now extensively used in the HPC for their ability to perform parallel processing efficiently. When coming to the importance of the GPUs, and it is particularly valuable in the realm of like digital twins for running simulations and artificial intelligence algorithms. They can quickly process large blocks of data all at once, making them ideal for the intensive computational demands of simulating the high complex physical systems. Next one we are going to see about is accelerators. The accelerators like tensor processing units that we can see the tensor processing units in Google Colab and kind of thing. Whenever you are using the simulations or else whenever you are running the programs, then you can see the word or else you hear of the word tensor processing unit. So it is you can find it in the Google. And the field programmable gate arrays that we call it as an FPGA or specialized hardware designed to speed up the specific types of computations. So these units are used to further boost the performance of HPC systems by handling particular tasks that can be offered from CPUs and GPUs. For instance, TPUs are optimized for the machine learning tasks, while FGPAs can be programmed for bespoke processing tasks, often used in a customized simulation for digital twins. Next, we are going to see about storage and memory. The efficiency of the HPC system also heavily relies on the storage and memory capabilities. So this hierarchy is designed to balance the speed and capacity and manage vast amounts of data generated and used by HPC systems. In that, we are going to see about RAM. So the RAM, we already know, it provides extremely fast data access to support real-time processing and immediate data retrieval. It is very much essential for the simulations and data processing in digital twins, where speed is crucial to achieve a real-time synchronization between virtual and physical systems. Next one is SSD. So solid-state drives offer faster read and write speed compared to the traditional hard disk drives. SSDs are used in HPCs to quickly access the larger data sets that do not fit into the RAM but are frequently accessed, making them suitable for ongoing digital twin operations that require a quick retrieval of historical data. Next is data centers. So we already know that data centers are the facilitators that house the large amounts of HPC resources, including the multiple storage solutions and the processing units. They play a very critical role in HPC by providing the infrastructure necessary to store and manage the petabytes of data generated by large-scale digital twin applications. Distributed storage within these centers ensures the data resilience and availability crucial for continuous digital operations. Next, we are going to see about the key components of HPC. In that key components, we are going to see about HPC, that is high-speed network. So it is like a backbone of HPC systems, which facilitates the rapid data transfer between the nodes within a cluster. So these networks are very much essential for maintaining the performance and efficiency of HPC operations, as they allow for the quicker communication across the computational landscape. So in the high-speed networks, some of the technologies has been involved. The first one is about InfiniBand, we can call. So this is widely used technology in the HPC. It is known as for its high throughput and low latency, which makes them ideal for the environments where data needs to move quickly across the nodes. It supports data transfer rates significantly higher than the typical Ethernet connections, which is very much crucial for the applications that require intensive data exchange, such as those involve large-scale digital twins. Next one is Ethernet. We already means that in the day-to-day life we are using the Ethernet, because while traditional Ethernet is more common in general networking, high-speed versions of such as like 10 GB, 40 GB, and even 100 GB are also used in HPC environments to share large number of resources. So these provide a more familiar infrastructure for the data transfer at competitive speed, suitable for less demanding computational tasks. In the context of digital twins, high-speed networks ensure that the real-time data from the physical assets can be quickly transmitted to the digital twin system, where it is processed and analyzed. So this rapid data transfer is vital for maintaining and synchronizing between the physical and digital entities, enabling real-time monitoring and decision making. Next one is interconnects. So the interconnects refer to the hardware and software that link the different components of the HPC system, such as processors, memory, and the storage. These connections are critical for the efficient flow of data within the system, ensuring that the computational tasks are carried out without any kind of delay. Next, we are going to see about the HPC software stack. So in the HPC software stack, we are going to see about the different kinds of programming languages used and different kinds of frameworks used. First one we are going to see is like MPI, that we can call it as a message passing interface. So MPI is a standardized and portable message passing system designed to function on a wide range of parallel computing architectures. It is primarily used for programming within the distributed computing environments. The MPI allows for efficient data exchange between the nodes in an HPC cluster, which makes it possible to handle complex, large-scale computations required for digital twins with span across multiple physical assets. For example, in simulating a large infrastructure network, MPI can manage the data flow between different parts of the systems to ensure that the digital twin accurately reflects the current state of the entire network. Next one is CUDA. So CUDA stands for like Compute Unified Device Architecture. It is specifically developed for and by NVIDIA. So it is a parallel computing platform and application programming interface that is a kind of API model that allows the software developers to use the CUDA-enabled graphics processing unit for general purpose processing. CUDA enables the acceleration of compute-intensive applications by harnessing the power of GPUs. So this is particularly beneficial for digital twins that require real-time data processing and complex simulations, such as those used in the predictive analytics and machine learning for predictive maintenance. Next one is OpenMP, that we can call it as an open multiprocessing. The OpenMP is also an API that supports multi-platform shared memory for multiprocessing programming in C, C++, and Photon. It is used to develop parallel applications across the shared memory process. OpenMP simplifies the process of developing parallel applications by providing a simple and flexible interface. This is very much critical in scenarios where digital twins must rapidly process, collect data from the sensors in real time, and to simulate and predict outcomes on multi-core processors within a single node. Next, we are going to see about the tools for simulation, modeling, and the data analytics. In that, first we are going to see about is the simulation software, which is widely used, that is ANSYS or else in the open form. So these ANSYS and the open form are the leading simulation tools used in various engineering fields. So ANSYS, which offers a more capabilities, which offers a very powerful capabilities for the simulating fluid dynamics, structural mechanics, and electromagnetics, while OpenFOAM is an open source tool primarily used for the computational fluid dynamics, that we can call it as a CFD. These tools enables detailed and accurate simulations of the physical phenomena, which are very much crucial for developing high fidelity digital twins. For instance, using ANSYS and OpenFOAM, engineers can simulate airflow over an aircraft wing or coolant flow in the nuclear reactor, aiding in the optimization of design and operation. Next is the data analytics frameworks. In that, we are going to see about Hadoop and Spark. So these are the very famous structure. These are the famous architectures that you already worked on if you are working on like big data. So these frameworks are very much essential for processing large data sets typically associated with the digital twins. Hadoop is known for its robust data storage and handling capabilities, while Spark provides fast processing of real-time data analytics. In digital twins, these tools can process and analyze data streaming from the IoT devices, especially enabling predictive analytics and real-time decision making, which are very much crucial for maintaining system efficiency and preventive troubleshooting. Next one is modeling tools. So modeling tools, you already pretty aware of that. So these are the two famous modeling tools available, that MATLAB, that you already worked on it because it will be used widely across the globe. Then after that is a Simulink. So both the tools are used widely in various industries for modeling and simulation. Simulink, especially, the software provides a graphical programming environment for model-based design of dynamic systems, and the MATLAB is used for mathematical modeling, programming, and visualization. Next is the importance for the digital twins. So these tools are particularly used for developing algorithms and that could control and simulate digital twins. For example, in automotive industries, Simulink and MATLAB are used to model and simulate vehicle dynamics and control systems, which directly impacting the design and testing phases of the product development. Next, we are going to see about the digital twin architecture and requirements. So in that, we are going to see about 4 things. First one is components, and after that, we are going to see about data sources and integration. Then after that, we are going to see about real-time simulation, and finally, we are going to see about the predictive maintenance and optimization. And in that, we are going to see some of the few case studies in that. So another components of the digital twin, first we are going to see about is physical system. So the physical system refers to the real world object or processes that is being modeled. So these can range from a single machine in a factory to an entire ecosystem, such as a city's transportation network or else complex industrial process. So it serves as a foundation upon which digital twin is built without a physical counterpart, where there is no need for a digital twin. So these specific characteristics and behaviors of a physical system are what the digital twin aims to replicate and analyze. Example, in a manufacturing setting, the physical system could be a production line that includes a variety of machinery and conveyors and operational protocols. Next one is virtual representation. So the virtual representation is the digital counterpart of the physical system. It is created using sophisticated modeling techniques that ensure it accurately reflects the physical system properties and dynamics. The component acts as an interface through which user can interact with and analyze the physical system in a digital context. It allows for simulation, testing, and planning without the need to directly interface or else interfere with the actual physical system. For an aircraft engine, the virtual representation would simulate all the operational aspects, including stress, temperature distributions, and potential failure points under various conditions. So next one we are going to see is data. So it is like a lifeblood of any digital twin. It includes both the real-time data collected from sensors and historically data accumulated over the time. So these data provides a continuous stream of information about the stage and performance of the physical system. See, this data allows the digital twin to be updated continuously and accurately reflect the current state of the physical system. It enables the digital twin to not only display what is happening, but also predict what will happen in the future too. In the context of the wind turbine, sensors might collect data on wind speed, turbine speed, temperature, and mechanical stress, all of which feed into the digital twin to promote up-to-date operational insights. Next one is control. So this control represents the ability to influence or change the physical system based on the insights gained from the virtual representation. This can be achieved through direct control mechanism or by providing decision-making strategy support on predictive analytics and simulations. The control aspect is what turns digital twins from passive observers into active participants in the management and optimization of the physical system. It allows for real-time adjustments and proactive maintenance, optimizing the system's performance and longevity. Consider the case in a case of a smart grid scenario. So the digital twin might analyze data and simulations to predict surge in electricity demand. Based on these predictions, it could automatically adjust the output of certain power stations or reroute electricity flows to prevent overloads or outages. Next one we are going to see is data sources and integration. So we already know IoT sensors are the devices that collect the real-time data from the physical systems. So these are primary sources of the raw data that feeds into the digital twin. These sensors can measure a wide range of parameters, including the temperature, pressure, vibration, and more, depending upon the requirements of the physical system that they monitor. IoT sensors are also act as the nerve endings of the physical system, providing the continuous stream of data which is necessary for the digital twin to accurately reflect and analyze the state of the physical counterpart. Consider like in an example or else in a case of like an industrial manufacture setting, IoT sensors on assembly lines measure operational metrics like temperature of machines, speed of conveyors, and even the ambient conditions. These data helps in monitoring performance and predicting potential breakdowns. Next one is data acquisition. Data acquisition systems are responsible for gathering, transmitting, and storing the data collected by IoT sensors. These systems ensures that the sensor data is accurately and efficiently captured and is available for further processing. These systems are crucial for ensuring that the data integrity is maintained from the point of collection of the point of use. They handle the initial heavy lifting of the data management, including the conversion of sensor signals from analog to digital formats. In the smart city context, data acquisition systems collect data from various sensors across the city, such as traffic flow sensors, air quality monitors, and the energy consumption meters. These data is then centralized and distributed across the architecture of the digital twin, managing the city resources. Next one we are going to see is the data flow and the processing. So the data flow refers to the movement of data from IoT sensors through data acquisition systems to the digital twin. This involves a continuous stream of data that needs to be managed efficiently to ensure timely updates to the digital twin. The efficiency and reliability of the data flow directly impact the accuracy and responsiveness of a digital twin. Effective data flow mechanism ensures that the digital twin can operate in real time, mirroring the changes in the physical system as they occur. Consider like it is an healthcare setting, a continuous data flow from the medical monitoring equipment like ECG or else blood pressure monitor or else MRI. So it ensures that the patient digital twin is updated in real time, allowing the healthcare providers to make an informed decisions very quickly. Next one we are going to see is real-time simulation and synchronization. In this, we are going to see about how the digital twins achieving the real-time feedback and the updates. So the real-time feedback, it is a continuous process by which digital twins receive and react to the data from the physical system continuously. So this is enabled by IoT sensors strategically placed throughout the physical system, which collects data on various parameters such as temperature, pressure, motion, and more. These continuous monitoring allows the immediate detection of anomalies, performance metrics, and operational challenges by having access to up to the minute data or else even by seconds. Digital twins can provide stakeholders with the current information about the system status and performance. Some of the examples includes the real-time feedback, enabling operators to monitor the equipment conditions and production quality instantly. Consider like if the machine begins to operate outside of its normal parameters, the digital twin can alert operators immediately, allowing for quicker intervention to preventing the failures. Next one is simulations. Simulations that you already know. It's like a core function of digital twins, allowing them to use current and historical data to predict the future states of the physical system. So these simulations can model what might happen under various scenarios, helping decision making to plan and respond effectively. By running the simulations, digital twins, which helping the organizations test potential changes and foresee the results of different actions without risking the actual physical system. These predictive capabilities are essential for optimizing operations and planning maintenance. In the energy sector, a digital twin of a power grid can simulate the impact of adding a new renewable energy resource. It can predict how these changes would affect energy distribution, stability, and compliance with the regulations, helping to optimize integration strategies before any kind of actual deployment. Next one we are going to see is the synchronization. The synchronization ensures that the digital twin is always aligned with the physical counterpart. This is achieved through bidirectional communication, where not only it is in the case of data sent from the physical system to the digital twin, but also from the insights and decision from the digital twins can also be sent back to the control or adjust the physical system. Then coming to the effective synchronization. So here the effective synchronization means that there are changes or else any of the changes in the physical system are immediately reflected in the digital twin, and any simulations or optimizations suggested by the digital twin can be promptly applied to the physical system. These bidirectional flow of intimation or else informations keep the digital twin accurate and immensely useful for the real-time decision making. You can consider an example in a case of like smart city management. The synchronization between digital twins and the actual city systems allows for real-time traffic management and infrastructure control. For instance, if a digital twin predicts a traffic congestion based on a current traffic data, it can automatically adjust the traffic signals in real time and elevate the congestion. Next one we are going to see about is predictive maintenance and optimization. In that, we are going to see about a few case studies. First one is in the manufacturing industry. So the Siemens, as you already know, that it's been in the forefront of the incorporating digital twin technology to its manufacturing operations. So their approach mostly focus on creating a detailed virtual model of their production facilities known as the Siemens factory, smart factory concept. In the Siemens factory, the digital twins of manufacturing equipment are used to monitor operational data in real time. These twins collect the data from various sensors on the machinery, which measure parameters such as vibration, temperature, and output rate. So what will be the outcome? So by analyzing the data collected from the digital twins, it can identify the patterns or anomalies that can precede equipment failure. So this allows Siemens to perform maintenance proactively, fixing issues before they lead to the breakdown or a costly downtime. Beyond the maintenance, the digital twins simulate different production scenarios to determine the most efficient setups. This enables Siemens to adjust their production line in real time, optimizing for factors like energy consumption, production rates, and resource allocation. The implementation of digital twins in Siemens smart factories has resulted in a significant reduction in unplanned downtime, improved production efficiency, and lower maintenance costs, showcasing a major stride in industrial manufacturing. Next case study we are going to see is the energy sector. We are already aware of General Electric, that is shortly we can call it as an GE, which is very famous for their own stuffs. So GE has developed digital twins for various components of digital power generation and distribution systems, which enables the highly enhanced monitoring and predictive capabilities across the power grids. GE's power digital twin models the behavior of the power generation equipment and the power grid as a whole. It uses data from the sensors installed in the power plants and along the grid to simulate the grid dynamics and anticipate how it changes the system. So next, what will be the possible outcome of these implementations? So the digital twin helps GE predict when and where maintenance should be performed on the grid, thereby preventing failures that could lead to outages. The second one is by simulating how renewable energy sources affect the grid, GE can optimize how these sources has to be integrated or ensuring the stability while maximizing the green energy usage. Next is the digital twin can also simulate demand across different areas of the grid, allowing for the dynamic load balancing and which improves efficiency and prevents overload during the peak times. GE use of the digital twins has led to more reliable power supply, more efficient maintenance scheduling, and better integration of renewable energy resources into the grid, illustrating the powerful transformative potential of digital twins into the energy sector. Next, we are going to see about the HPC challenges in the digital twin applications. In that, we are going to see about 4 things. First one is how the data is handled, and after that, we are going to see about the scalability aspect and how the energy consumption is monitored and what it leads to, and how the energy consumption is leading to that particular segments. And finally, we are going to see about the security concerns. Yeah. When considering the high-frequency data streams from IoT sensors and systems, these digital twins rely. We already know that it relies on continuous data streams from the network of IoT sensors and the systems embedded in the physical assets they mirror. So these systems these sensors generate data at high frequencies, capturing every minute change in the parameters like temperature, pressure, vibration, or more. So there, if you are having the advantages, there also they'll be having the challenges. So the sheer volume of data generated can be overwhelming for the processing systems, especially when multiple sensors are updated information several times per second. The high speed at which the data flows into the system requires extremely faster processing tools and algorithms to provide timely insights. And the data comes in various formats and structure, adding complexity to the processing and integration tasks. And another thing about the high frequency data streams is that managing the data integrity and the quality at a scale. So when we are dealing with the data integrity and quality at a scale, the ensuring that the data remains accurate and consistent as it scales up to its significant challenge. Mismanagement, any kind of mismanagement, even a small mismanagement, can lead to errors that can propagate through the digital twin simulations and analysis, potentially leading to the incorrect conclusions and decisions. The next one is the strategies such as implementing the robust data validation, cleansing process, and using the advanced data management tools are very much essential for maintaining the integrity and quality of data. Next one, we are going to see about distributed as centralized data storage. In a distributed data storage architecture, data is stored across multiple physical locations. So this setup is designed to bring data closer to the point of use, reducing the latency and improving the response time for systems that rely on real-time data. Particularly useful of geographically dispersed digital twins, such as those monitoring pipelines, shipping logistics, or even if it is a multi-site manufacturing operations. Next one we are going to see about is centralized data storage. So in centralized data storage, you already know these centralized, it consolidates all the data in a single location, simplifying the management and enhancing the security measures. It is very easier to implement, and it provides a comprehensive security protocols and the backup solutions. It also simplifies the infrastructure by centralizing the data management task. So there are some trade-offs between them in case of centralized data storage. So both in case of like distributed and centralized, will be having the trade-off. So when considering the speed, distributed storage often provides faster access for end users by reducing the distance data must travel, whereas centralized systems may experience latency issues, particularly with geographically dispersed data source. These things you can visualize with the help of AWS whenever you are using the AWS or else any kind of what we call any kind of cloud storage spaces. There you can select the geographical location. In that you can see the latency issues, which you can see the latency time which is specified there. So for example, depending upon the geographic locations, the latency time may change. Next one is cost. Centralized systems can less costly to maintain due to the reduced physical infrastructure and simplified management. In contrast, distributed systems involve higher setup and operational costs due to the need to manage multiple storage locations. So, and again, the managing a different distributed storage systems, it is inherently more complex due to its nature, requiring sophisticated synchronization and data replication strategy. Centralized systems, while it is very simpler to manage, but deal with challenges related to scalability and potential points of failure. Next one, we are going to see about the scalability issues there. So first one, we are going to see about the scalability in HPC for a large industrial systems. So first, it needs as we are talking about the scaling HPC, as digital twins scale to cover larger and more complex systems, the computational resources are required to manage the and analyze the data also increase exponentially. So this scale is not merely linear, adding more components or parameters that can multiply the data and processing needs. And when compared to the challenges, the large-scale systems often involves numerous interconnected components that must be synchronized uh, continuously to ensure that the digital twin accurately reflects its physical counterpart. The synchronization must be near instantaneous to be effective, posing a significant challenge. So this complexity of ensuring consistent and reliable data flow from the myriad sensors and input across a vast network requires robust network architecture and powerful data processing capabilities. Next one is about efficient allocation of resources, which are in very high demand. Allowing computational resources efficiently become crucial as demands increase. So these include the prioritizing processing power for critical components of digital twin and managing peak loads effectively. Techniques such as load balancing, resource pooling, and dynamic scaling are often employed to ensure that the computational resources are used as efficiently as possible, minimizing the waste while maximizing the performance. Next one we are going to see about is multi-domain simulation challenges. So the digital twin often needs to simulate interactions between multiple physical domains. For example, how heat affects mechanical parts, means that the thermal mechanical interactions are how electrical currents, heat components. Example, electrothermal interactions. Yeah. In digital, you already know that digital twins often need to simulate interactions between multiple physical domains. For example, how heat affects mechanical parts, thermal mechanical interactions, or how electrical current, heat components, that is, electrothermal interactions. Different physical domains operate next. When we are talking about the interoperability, between the different simulation tools and platforms. So different physical domains often require different simulation tools that specialize in uh, particular types of analysis, such as ANSYS or for such structural simulations, or COMSOL for multiphysics environments. It ensures that these tools can interact and share data seamlessly in case of any significant challenge occurs. So interoperability is the key to creating accurate and comprehensive multi-domain simulations that can reliably predict complex behaviors. Multi-domain simulations require substantial amount of computational power input, which is especially as the fidelity and granularity of the simulation increase. So the computational power or else computational overload can be very massive, often which requires the use of advanced HPC solutions that can distribute the workload efficiently across multiple processors and nodes. Next one, we are going to see about energy consumptions. The HPC systems, because of their nature, consume substantial amounts of electrical power because these consumptions due to the intensive processing tasks they perform, which involve thousands of processing work in tandem over their extended periods. The high energy demands are not only costly but also pose sustainability challenges, especially as the digital twin becomes more widespread and complex. This energy used directly impacts operational cost and more broadly the environmental footprint of the technology. One of the primary energy consumers in HPC operations isn't just the processors themselves, but also the cooling systems required to keep them running efficiently. High performance processors generate a significant amount of heat, and failure to adequately cool these systems can lead to reduced performance and lifespan and even system failures. So ensuring a suitable and sufficient power supply to HPC data centers is another critical challenge. Fluctuations in power supply can lead to data loss or to damage the sensitive equipment. Moreover, as the scale of operations increases, the infrastructure need to support these power requirements become more complex and very costly. So the alternative is like green computing. One of the approaches to reduce the energy consumptions of HPC systems is through the development of more efficient computational algorithms. Like these algorithms can reduce the number of calculations needed to perform the task, thereby lowering the overall energy usage. Advances in hardware such as development of energy efficient processors and the use of renewable energy sources within the data centers are very much pivotal. For instance, transitioning to GPU that have the better performance per watt ratio than traditional CPUs that can significantly reduce the energy consumption. Many organizations and industries are adapting green computing practices, which includes operating existing systems for energy efficiency, investing in the renewable energy sources, and designing new facilities that minimize energy consumption through advanced architectural designs and cooling technologies. So some of the major companies like Google, Microsoft are leading the way by powering their data centers with renewable energy sources and using AI to optimize these cooling systems. So recently also you can see that the Apple building, which is powered by which is 100% powered by the renewable energy sources, because they say that they'll be attained the carbon neutral space. Yeah. Next one is we are going to see about the security concerns. First one in the security concerns we are going to see about is data privacy and cybersecurity in the industrial environments. In industrial environments, digital twins handle sensitive data that include the proprietary operational technologies, including the data of employees and critical infrastructure information. The theft or else you can say that unauthorized access of this data can lead to significant financial losses, operational disruptions, and damage to the brand reputation. So implementing strong encryption for the data at rest and transit is very much fundamental. So this ensures that even if the data is intercepted, it remains unreadable to unauthorized parties. So some of the access controls will be like rigorous access controls and authentication mechanisms ensures that only authorized personnel can have access to the sensitive data. This includes using multi-factor authentication, role-based access controls, and continuous monitoring of access logs. Next, coming to the securing communication and the channels between the physical and digital twins. The communication channels between physical assets and their digital counterparts are constantly transmitting the data. If these channels are compromised, attackers could manipulate the data streams, leading to different incorrect simulations and potentially harmful decisions. And when it comes to the security measures, utilizing security communication protocols such as TLS, we can call it as a transmission layer security, and IPsec, Internet Protocol Security, can help protect data integrity and confidentiality. And when it comes to the network segmentation, dividing the network resources into distinct segments can limit an attacker's ability to move laterally across the network. So this is particularly effective in minimizing the risk of widespread system compromises. Next is about ensuring the compliances with regulations and standards. Industries are often subject to the variety of regulations that decides how data must be handled. For instances, the General Protection Data Regulation, that is, we can call it as in GDPR, in the European Union imposes strict rules on data privacy, while the National Institute of Standards and Technology, we can call it as an NIST in the United States, provides framework for improving critical infrastructure and security. So, because usually in India, what happens is whenever we are required to give any kind of authentication documents, it is nobody is having the control over the information leaked by us or the information gathered by us. But in case of like, if you can able to see in Indian websites, whenever you are trying to log in, they'll be collecting they'll be collecting your emails and phone numbers, and without any consent. But in case any European Union website, if you go through, if you just browse it, first it goes for the GDPR, means that they'll be getting the consent for processing the data, how they are processing the data, and where it is used. So these are the complaints they'll be included in. But in case of India, maybe it is in the upcoming phases, it may get implemented. And coming back to the compliance strategies, first one is regular audits. Conducting the regular security audits and the compliance checks can help the organization stay aligned with the legal and regulatory requirements. And these audits assess both the physical and the digital aspects of the digital twins. And next one is continuous improvement. Compliance is not yet one-time achievement, but a continuous obligation. Adopting a proactive approach to compliance can help organizations adapt to evolving regulations and standards. This includes ongoing training for staffs, regular updates to security policies, and the adoption to cutting-edge security and technologies. So, with this, I will wind up this today's session. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amudavel Jaival. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today to express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Amudavel, for delivering such an insightful and thought provoking session on high performance computing with digital twin. Dr. Amudavel, your expertise in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and high performance computing was evident in the depth of knowledge you shared today. You have provided us with a comprehensive understanding of digital twin technology, shedding light on how real time simulations, predictive analysis, and AI driven optimizations are revolutionizing industries. We deeply appreciate the time and effort you took to share your research, industry perspectives, and real world applications with us. Your passion for advancing computing technologies and fostering innovation in academia is truly inspiring. On behalf of IAC Department, AMC Engineering College, and all the participants of this FDP, I extend our heartfelt appreciation and gratitude for your valuable contributions, sir. We hope you to have the privilege of engaging with you again in the future for more such enlightening discussions. Once again, thank you, Dr. Amadavel J, for your time, knowledge, and expertise. Your session has been an invaluable addition to our learning journey. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ashwin sir. Thank you, Priyanka ma'am. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, very good evening, one and all. We are waiting for the next resource person to join. Once the sir joins the session, we'll start the session. So 5 minutes, we'll wait. Very good evening, Vinay sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Today we have with us an eminent resource person, Dr. Vinay M. Now I request Professor Priyanka to introduce our second speaker of today's session, Dr. Vinay M, to the participants. Over to you, Priyanka, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Valima. Good evening, everyone. It is with great pleasure and honor that I, Priyanka KR, Assistant Professor of ISC Department, AMC Engineering College, take this opportunity to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's faculty development program, Dr. Vinay M. Dr. Vinay M is a renowned academician, researcher, and expert in the fields of computer science, educational technology, and digital learning. Currently, he serves as an associate professor and head of Department of Computer Science, Statistics, and Data Science at Christ University. With an illustrious career spanning over 19 years, he has significantly contributed to academia and technology-driven learning. Dr. Vinay M. holds a PhD in computer science from JJT University, Rajasthan, and a Master of Computer Applications from Indira Gandhi National Open University. He has also pursued adaptive design for learning from Ateneo Institute for the Science and Art of Learning and Teaching, Ateneo de Manila University, showcasing his commitment to innovative education methodologies. A Google certified trainer, Microsoft faculty fellow, and Google Cloud certified G Suite administrator, Dr. Vinay M is a technology specialist and EdTech consultant who has been instrumental in integrating ICT and digital tools into education. He is also the coordinator of the Office of Online Training and Examination at Christ University, overseeing the learning management system for over 35,000 students and 1,000 plus faculty members across six campuses. His research and teaching expertise cover a vast array of subjects, including AI, machine learning, web technology, gamification, IoT, AR and VR, data analytics, and semantic web. His major research project on the impact of ICT in higher education, completed in 2017, stands as a testament to his dedication to advancing digital learning. Dr. Vinay M's excellence in teaching and research has been recognized globally. He has been honored with prestigious awards such as Nobel Researcher Award in the year 2018 for outstanding excellence in research and co-curriculum. Second, International Goal Achiever Award in the year 2020 for his excellence in educational training and student management services. His third award is the Top 10 Personalities for the Year 2024 award from Kitecraft Productions LLP in association with Hindustan Times. Beyond his research contributions, Dr. Vinay M has delivered 40 plus invited talks, 75 plus guest lectures, and conducted over 120 workshops. He has also published 10 national and 12 international research papers, holds 6 patents, and has authored 2 books. He is actively involved in various professional and academic organizations as a lifetime member of IST and the Teaching and Educational Research Association. He also serves as an institute representative for IIT Madras, SWAYAM and NPTEL exams and is a certified international career coach. Dr. Vinay M's profound expertise, passion for innovation, and dedication to transformative learning make him the perfect speaker for today's session. We are truly privileged to have him with us to share his knowledge and insights. Without further ado, please join with me in welcoming Dr. Vinay M, who would be delivering a talk on the topic AI Innovative Strategies for Modern Applications. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Kindly confirm my audio is fine. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear you, sir.
Okay, fine. Done. Thank you. Thank you so much, and good evening, everyone. For calling me, for sharing my knowledge, my experience, my pathway towards AI, what currently I'm doing, it will be definitely helpful. I'm very happy to share my knowledge and experiences through this channel, or maybe for the FDP, ATAL FDP, which is conducted right now. Just imagine it 10 years before. If we wanted to learn something from somebody like this, we have to physically attend somewhere at all. Even though it was online, we were not using it this much. But we are supposed to go offline, and then we were happy to go sometime because we were getting a OD for that, and then go attend there one day, and then free lunch for us, and then get a file, maybe document certificate, and then all those we were just going around. But it was a time consumption, and many other disadvantage both were there, but more of disadvantages because practically it was not easy to attend more number. Now every day is a day for us to learn, and every place is learning for us. on the go, on the path, maybe on traveling. Even today, I was traveling multiple places. I could learn, read. From morning, I think today, this is my 4th session I'm delivering it. Too much packed at all. See, earlier, I could not do it a 4 session in a day, but today it is possible. Technology is moving in that speed. Why I'm putting this as a base before we start is that, see, maybe from last few days, you are listening to this. Maybe 3rd day or 4th day, you are listening about AI strategies, AI technology, AI applications. It's running around AI itself. But do we really part of that at all? I'll take 10 minutes to give you a glimpse, and then I'll come to my topic, and it will be helpful for you as well. Feel free, comfort, ask me questions in the chat window, or unmute and then ask me at any point of time you feel, or write down and ask me at the end. That is also fine for me, because this should be a kind of a debate. We should have a discussion. We should have it. Otherwise, people will not be able to get all these things, because everybody talks, but something like who will tie the bell? Everybody is talking. Every industry is there at all. If we don't do, it becomes something like, if we are not, as an educators, if we are not jumping into this strategic plan of AI or in the field of AI, we will be outdated. Something like a Nokia story we will become. They did not come into Android when Android was moving in a highest peak level. They shifted. They said, no, we don't want to shift. Let that be a go on, but we will have our own Symbian OS. You know what the story right now is, what the situation of a Nokia as of today. 2005, exactly on the same time, 20 years before, when Android was getting popular by 2005. This is the day when Android was taken over by the talk, which first talk happened on the 6th of February by Google to an Android. The final decision or something. This day is more precious for them. Official deal happened. But Nokia did not agree for an Android, and they're completely out of the market. As a teacher, if I'm not into AI, this is what is going to happen for all of us. Just like a phone or a charge or a battery, we will be drained out or outdated. So what we should do it, how it is happening at all. Sir, should I learn some AI too? That's what everybody looks. When a session happens or when a technology talk is there or somebody is talking about AI, people think we are talking about only on the tools, AI tool. You don't need me or somebody else to come and talk about an AI tools. It's a huge available online, even minute by minute. I will show you a website which will give you minute by minute. I was never expecting that this much of things will happen, because I'm last 25 years, I'm in the same, maybe more than the 30 years, I'm in the same computers, using the computer from 30 years. I have never seen that minute by minute update is happening and everything is useful for us, and we should take it as per our requirement, which is very, very rare to see, but we are the generation, we are seeing all these things in that pattern. To ensure that we are not missing something what we are discussing today, it will help us. Maybe 10 minutes I'll try to move around and I'll give you something. This is what is our situation. I made more of graphics rather than, I intentionally do that. I don't talk about text, reduce the number of text, and I'm trying. This is also I learned from AI only. It only helped me. But PPT is not created by AI, by the way, but I created it. But strategies I'm learning from them at all, from inspired from other leaders, my gurus, everything, and finally I'm doing it. Text is what people don't want first thing. That's why my PPTs are generally like this. Pardon me if you are expecting a text or some other things, but I'm not doing it. Visually, I'm trying to communicate. This is our situation right now. Earlier, we were not telling anybody. You won't believe that even if I'm going and doing something at all, people are not telling everyone. Now today, even if half an hour session, somebody attends, they put a certificate, they put their photo, I'm here, I'm attending, all that in the social medias. Why? We are in a connected world. We want to be in the connected world right now. Each and every minute, even I'm turning left, I'm turning right, I'm flying, I'm coming in bus, I'm going out, I'm eating something, I'm sleeping. Everything they are trying to put on cross, they want to publish it more. They want to reach to the more people at all. That is why the data increased, back-end data increased more because of this one. You won't believe my computer, first computer which I bought was 4 MB. Maybe most of you, some of you are here who may think about that, who are used it at all. If you are my age and then if you are in my generation along with me, you will definitely agree that we started with a computer which I had, one was 4 MB. People, even my student, when I say, they laugh at me. 4 MB, sir, what is this? Why are you telling lie? Not possible at all. Now, one photo you click on your camera in mobile phone, it is more than 4 MB. And your computer is only 4 MB. I said, of course, yes, it was only 4 MB because we had 1.44 MB of floppy disk to store all the data. From that generation, we have jumped into generation where we are every minute we are connected now. So when we are connected, our devices are completely in communicating. That is where we come. Why this AI emerging overnight? No. I was referring because of AI happening from January when I had a Christmas vacation time. I was just searching my old books. When I was in a diploma in 1997, I had a final year subject called as Emerging Trends in Artificial Intelligence. That time we were not calling it as AI, we were calling it with full name, Artificial Intelligence. Emerging Trends in colon and then Artificial Intelligence. That book I opened and referred. We were learning something called as LISP, L-I-S-P, robotic language. And from that, I have seen that the emergence happened at all, but we never expected this much fast it will happen. But we are in this situation. Why it is important? Because know what we are. Then you start using the apply strategy, development, everything will happen. First is, we are now in connected world. Everybody is connected. Our data is also moving around with this, first thing. Second, everybody's expectation is like this. Wow, that factor of wow should come to everybody. Magic should happen. And I expect everybody's talking should give me this kind of an content to me is what is everybody want. That's why, you know, why we scroll like this. Like what is called top-down approach or the left-right approach, what we do in our phones. Every night, most of us will start that. Maybe an average, I'll show you the number of hours we spent on social media as well. This is what is reality. You have to accept it. You can't say no. Morning to evening is your office work. Evening after maybe dinner or maybe before dinner, you'll start swiping. It go till you sleep, the swiping will happen. And with that mood, you will sleep. Next day, when you go to the office or when, as a student, when you come to the campus or as a teacher, you go to some other attending like this, your expectation is like swiping like a magic virtual reality or AR, where something should happen. That is what we are expecting. That also should be in that world, which is never generally happens, but it is the expectation by them. It did not end with only that. I'm not sure how many of you seen this, because this is a rare collection of my images, what I give it. You might have not seen this anywhere as a picture, but this is a reality one. I'm not showing a sci-fi movie. I'm discussing about what is reality, that too in Bangalore. People who are attending from Bangalore, definitely you should know that this is the real one. For other cities who are attending from other places, please note that it is everywhere, not only in Bangalore, but in Bangalore, it is, a company started working on this. This is a concept where, imagine, today, right now, when I'm giving you a situation like this, or training you something like this, I don't have to be present in my home right now. I can be sitting next to you and explaining the same thing as if like we are having a conversation. Last example, what I will show you, will give you the real example, like how the conversation can be between you and me in a real time, without being physically present at all. This is what people, imagine, Dhoni is coming and teaching me a helicopter shot, Vishwanathan Anand coming and teaching me a chess. Because Gukesh won, no? So Gukesh would have got a training from the Vishwanathan directly. Possible, right? See, that is not a movie now. It is not sci-fi. It is reality. A Bangalore-based company has worked and executed this. Because of that, now the Meta company, what the Facebook parent company called as Meta, has acquired this company and they're taking. Whole work is going on right now and they're taking up this. And they're working on this and it will be reality in another 2-3 months. They're already tested. I have experienced it. I have seen, I know that it's mind-blowing it will be. And you won't believe that how good it will be when you yourself will be available in multi. And imagine at the same time now, today between 7:30 to 9, I can be present in 10 places, 100 places, and talking to them, their own topic, 100 different topics I'm talking. I can do all those things. That is where the power of your AI as well as the metaverse will come. Metaverse is not a company. Meta is a company. Metaverse is the technology which will combine these two and it will give you that best of all these options. So get ready for this. Why I'm showing, we should not be outdated. So when AI brings together, all these things are important. 3 facts you should remember before we proceed. Fact number 1. Globally, we are on top. Even though right now with population, we are already number 1. Along with the internet usage, we are number 1 right now. Some people did not agree. Hey, US is very much, they are already with that. No, there the population itself is less and the number of users are also, when they require, they try to use it. They are all using, but still population itself is less. Overall contribution when you take, percentage wise, there is well less. In India, that means our Asian continent, China and India are the major contributors of 31% and 29% in the overall internet users. This is the fact number 1. Fact number 2, which you need to remember, the cost of the internet. Many of us don't know. We blame at all. Hey, too much costly our internet is. Why should I go for the next technology, other things at all? If billing, if you observe in any of nearby shop to you at all, or any of the nearby shop, any kind of a shop, when you go for buying something, how are we paying in early days? All with our regular cash payment. How many days before have you made the cash payment? How much have you made the cash payment? How many times have you made the cash payment? Just calculate yourself. And please at the same time open your phone and check once that how many phone pay are there, how many Google Pay payments were done, which is more, which is large. Just because we are connected and it is available. We should ensure that these are the things which are happening and it is part of this. In India, if you see that, it is overall around 0.10 cents, maybe approximately 8 cents. 8 cents is equivalent to maybe around 10 rupees or 11 rupees per GB we are paying, the cheapest in the world. Nobody else is paying this much in the world. We are the cheapest. But we are the more number, lesser the price. Jio made us all these things. No, thanks to Jio that they made realize that data is important than a call. Phone is 365 days. Phone is free right now. How many phone calls we make? Maximum WhatsApp messages are more now. Calls are very rare. In important, we'll try to call. Otherwise, no. General talk we are not doing. We are only saying good morning to good night is only through the WhatsApp messages. Connection is only through the data. Internet usage is more. So fact number 2, more internet, more cheaper the internet. Both are there in the fact. Next fact is, where are the people? There are around 800 crores in the world. 530 crores are using phones. This is the real data which I'm taken from July 22. I'm saying specifically that this is old data, not the new one. I could not update into 24. I think I forgot to update this, but still, approximately you can take that 800 crores, 550 crores are using mobile phone, unique mobile phones. One person is having 2 phones is not calculated. And internet users are around 5 crores. Even though you may have phone, but you may not have internet. That is very less number. Still around 30 crores in the world, but internet users are there around 500 crores. Out of which 470 crores are approximately 59% of the world population's data is used on the social media. This is the 3 facts. More internet, cheaper internet, and more active in social media. Keep that in mind when we discuss other things. This will help us to understand what we are trying to talk today. Why all business strategies, trends, education, everything shifting onto this. Somebody was discussing yesterday. I was attending a CNN discussions on the World Education Forum by CII, Confederation of Indian Education System, industry educations, which are industry applications. We are discussing on this on the late night 8 o'clock yesterday. They were telling that see, future coming will be more online. Already we are seeing online. What else future will be online? Much more in the courses will come online. More universities will offer more online courses. We are also starting a new course in an online from June onwards. Multiple universities are starting this. Already all work is done. Only official launch is required. Many are already running this, and much more will come. Then imagine who will come to our university or a college when we make everything online. Lot of debates are happening, and certificates are coming, and the job market is different. All is because these 3 facts, what I discussed, what I showed you right now. Just see in 60 seconds what is world is happening, jumping with. Huge number. This is an approximate number. Maybe around 600 hours of video uploaded in 1 minute in YouTube. Maybe 15 minutes before I started. Exactly 15 minutes into the 600 hours you should calculate. That is the amount of just video in one channel, in one of the YouTube. Multiple things are there. Instagram is there, Snapchat is there, your LinkedIn is there, WhatsApp is there, Netflix is there, every other data is there. Everyone's data is increasing in that. Now, if you see your students who are coming and sitting, and as a teacher, educator, when you are trying to do something, why they are not concentrating? Why business, everybody is moving into the industries where it is an online? It's because of this. Whether I like or not, whether you like it or not, whether you need it or not, doesn't matter. Nobody is caring that, but these things will happen. But I don't like YouTube. Does it stop? No, still it is going, growing more. People who did not, I think in lockdown time, everybody started their own channels, but sustained is very less, but still the number is more. Shorts are more now. People, even when the first short was released in the YouTube, they called us for a meeting. I was one of that person who attended that meeting with the YouTube. They said, we are releasing something new feature in a YouTube called as Shorts. Please give your channel ID. We will enable that for you to test it. I created one channel. I gave it to them. They gave me an option. I tested it. I said, 15 seconds, what we can create in this. I did not have an idea in the world that this is going to change like this. TikTok had changed the way in which we think. YouTube Shorts made the world wonders at all. I never created after that. I just tested it and gave it. I did not realize the maybe the anticipated this much of hit in that. Otherwise, I would have started a better short videos. But this is happening. Reality it is. This is another way of understanding systems right now. Now you look at your daily life. Most of us are in metro cities, even at village right now started in second to tier 2, tier 3. Early morning itself will start like this, no? Uber, Ola, everything starts. Zomato for a food. Then you have your shopping with your Flipkart, Amazon. You have your daily routine office checking everything with an email at all. Or entertainment OTTs with Netflix, Amazon. You have your Instagram or maybe social media comes with this way. Then your health also important. That is also part of all these things. Your travel also started with all of this again. Then people were fed up. Hey, what is this? What's happening? Everything is on mobile, something we are using with these applications we are dependent. They don't want you to click. Then voice came. Okay, Google, Siri, now what we call it as okay, Google is turned into Gemini, whatever it is, more interaction, more live. It started. People know when to play. Alexa, as soon as you go home, relax. Alexa, play me some gift. My Alexa will reply back if I say loudly. Okay, Google, my phone will reply back. These are all part of this. Then we were behind in cash payment, which also started working and which is made more with our UPI, Beam, and then Google Pay. Everything started with Paytm, all came into picture. But still we were missing something because as an educator, we were not. As a business person, we are jumping into business, organizing or preparing students. We were missing on something. Then all this came. Remember in lockdown, everybody started with Zoom. Send a link, join. Send a link, join. That's all we did, correct? Then Google Classroom or maybe other things started working with multiple things. What is common in all of this? Can anyone guess? Maybe you can even type in chat window. I'm okay with that. I'll just see that. What is common in all of these things? Just try to guess whether I'll see that, whether you're listening, whether I can get some interactive answers. 82, 86 people are there around. Just check whether you are able to get some. Yeah, somebody's. Diksha is telling a data. Of course, data is common in all of these things. Anybody else? Guess what is common in all of these? That's the starting point for our discussion today. Two things which will come, most common things in these, other than data. Any other guess? I know it is in the late evening and you're tired with your regular class and then yeah, somebody, Professor Priyanka, perfect. It is internet. If there is no internet, imagine how all this will work. Uber will never work at all. Rapido will never work. Bones will not. Zomato will not happen at all. You can't buy it in Flipkart. Internet is the most common thing in all of these. One. Second one is a mobile phone. All are dependent on this. Imagine if there is no mobile phone, how do we book a Uber? They use the mobile, laptop and then book it and then go on the road and then wait for that. Those days of making a phone call and booking is gone. This is now common is internet, and mobile phone, third is data. These three are playing around with everything with us right now. If these three are not there, everything will shut down. Well, closer, completely they will be close between all of these things. That is the reason we should know what is happening now. This is about what trends is right now set up in the market. Who made this, all this work at all? I had previous one data. I was just referring. This is not new one, by the way, but I was just referring. Is it true or not? Who is driving all this digital transformation? What is the strategies they are applying it? Who is forcing this all implementation? See, India is a great market for all these. Where why AI is coming into picture for everybody. You just see that now. Recent one. Yesterday I saw that Samsung with AI companion ad. Why Samsung doesn't have any market in the world? Why are they targeting only in India? They're coming with India. They're releasing the new smartphone specifically made for India with this, all their ideas about whatever you call it as a marketing gimmicks is in India only. India is a base market for them. Name me a company which has got a phone company which is not there in India. First, everything starts in India. Their showroom is here. Experience centers are in India. So India is a base market for them. For even AI, the Circle AI feature it has released, first introduced in India. Then it went to US. iPhone, their target was US. Now they're all coming to India. Now iPhone market is much increased. It was only 7% in the early stage. Now it has increased to 17 to 25%. Up market is by iPhone. You want it on, people bought it. That's a market. Broadband was at that time 53%. We've reached now. It is 4 years later down the line. It's got more than 73% right. 15 times increased in the UPI wallet or whatever the online payment we are doing on year on year. That means that last year 50% increase. This year it will be 65. So like that, it is year on year in the last 5 years it will increased. Average speed or download speeds were 8 Mbps. Now it has increased much more. When I was checking in my Geo, when I went outside just for a sake to check it at all, one Geo SIM I used just to check that broadband connection, 450 Mbps. Where is 8 MB? Where is 450? A SIM card can give me more than a broadband. Broadband is giving at my home right now, it is giving me 150 Mbps. That's a maximum. It is with this router, it is giving only this much. They say that you have to change the broadband antenna and then only it will increase. It's now. And per GB, per person was 4 GB data, but now it has increased to 10 GB. That means each person, each one of us is consuming minimum 10 GB of data. But this is a reality. Now, because of this Indian market, the whole world is shifting from their applications, AI strategies into India. That is where this work starts with. That is, we have to understand why we are shifting in. How this transition happened. We started with our evolution with like human, maybe we become like many, maybe evolutionized with as a modern man. Then the radio, TV, all that is when we came. Robot itself is a great one. In 1919, I remember I made one robot with a list program, arm only. We did only one program for 1 year just to make the movement of an arm of a robot. Over, that's it. So we have done everything. People were telling robots will come. That is what the anticipation was. Unfortunately, it is no. That's not the end. It started from that, emerged into more. The right side top image, if you see, that's a smart glass. You know, there was 6 years before, I think that before lockdown, 2019, 18, 19 time, Google announced this glass. Their failure at the beginning, they announced, and because there was no AI this much, but the failure, they stopped it. Again, now started, everybody is coming with it. Even now, Meta has come out with a glass. Titan company has released a glass right now. It has got Bluetooth, it has got touch screen, it has got display. Inside glass. The outside person cannot see what I'm seeing. I can watch a movie in front of my glass. Already we are troubled with glass, with laptop and computer. I don't know how much more it will happen, but it is happening. There is another one which is in the left side image. What do you see? A ring. Even the boat company has also. This is a different companies, which is a China company model. What I'm displaying is, but boat company is there. Boat company also has released a ring. Not sure how many of you have seen or how many have used it. It's a ring on your finger ring. It can swipe your shots. It can swipe and take a selfie. It can play the music. It can make you to work with your phone. Even if phone is not near you, you can keep it away and then you can work. This is what is changes which are coming in. What is next? Now it was at least finger. Now the tip of the fingertip also does come from. That means somewhere here you can just hold it and you can do the operation. Medical students are using that. It is like tech med, where you will be able to operate a person or learn the stitching of the skin without even the regular human body through the steps. That's where augmented reality is much more. That is what, why shift is like, this is what the transformation is. And all this thinking is also moving towards some more things which is coming up, what we call it as. Now, if you see, right now, our situation is exactly like this. Hope you'll all agree with me. What is this? After listening all of, maybe I just discussed before this was only trends, not directly AI. I'll come to AI right now so that we can learn better things. I'm not talking about this AI, how the other people have made in 4 days, they would have already spoken to you about this. But situation I'm making you to understand, we are right now in the phase of the world where we have to work for AI or work with AI. This is my statement. Always I keep telling the people when I address them with the AI related stuffs. Please keep in mind, you have to work for an AI or work with AI. You have already related to your subject topic, whether you are an educator, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a related to a worker, employee, you can do this, use these applications for your purpose is through work with AI. If there is already an AI tool is available, sir, I use the tool for my business and my work, it is fine. If you are developing something using that, maybe, sir, I'm not from a computer science. If I'm from a computer science, definitely it is good. Suppose if I'm not from a computer science, I will work with the computer science fellow or guy and then make the system to work better. Agriculture, where is that? where agriculture university student can work with me for an IoT based on the AI, which can detect the leaf diseases in 1 second. Much faster, right? Take a photo of a tree, it will tell how old it is. Whether the tree mango is ripe or not, one click. See, that and all is possible with AI only, with data set, with AI. That is why you have to work. If you have application like that, you have to work for AI. So situation is either this or that, but you don't have third option. You run away from this. Sir, I don't like this many AIs. Too many people are talking about AI. Let me go out of this. You can't run away. You can't jump. Please keep in mind. We are right now in between now. Either you should go left or right. There is no other road. Because all others are very difficult to go. Even you can go, but straight I want to go, sir, back I want to go. Very difficult. Imagine, can you stop? Maybe most of you are, maybe some of you may also, or many of you will have kids at home. Can you stop them watching a mobile phone? Try once. Can we make them? See, before lockdown, we were okay. During lockdown, we gave the phone to everyone, laptop to everyone. Use, use, use. Now you tell them, give it back. Imagine, can we go back like that? Not easy. Maybe possible in some cases, but not easy at all. So we have to understand this. We are like this right now. So how do we go ahead? What is the strategy we should apply and work with? These things are important. Before I start, I'll give you 3 things. Many would have told you already this, but still, for my other content, I want you to know about this. What is AI? What is machine learning? What is deep learning? Many people are using this term, working with this, but we are not understanding this. AI is a technique which allows us to, the machines to mimic what I'm trying to do. Human behavior is mimicked. I turn left, machine can also turn left. I keep something from here to there, machine can do that at all. I count, machine can count. I say, machine can say back. It is just mimicking me. But if it is able to think with the previous data and tell me whether it is tomorrow it is going to rain or not. In Chennai it will be raining, or in Bangalore it will rain or not. All that, if you would like to get it, that based on the previous data, statistical data, apply the methods in that and then try to predict that and then try to work by learning the previous things is machine learning. Machine is learning with the data and it is trying to work. With that, it is not just with mimicking, not with learning data, but it can also make multi-models, multiple ways of learning it and give me more accurate. For example, if I show an image to a computer, if it says it's animal, it's an artificial intelligence, because I can identify, it can also identify. But if it says that it is a cat, machine has learned which is cat, which is dog. But if it says it's a cat, 5-year-old, it has got a fur, it has got eyes, it has got a tail, it is going to live for another 5 years, it is going to drink a milk, it is hungry, it is like this, it's a deep learning. This is the base difference. Every one of us, irrespective of whether you are from computer science or not, you must know this. This is a fundamental knowledge for all of us. Once we get into this, then you can apply. Sir, should I become an apply or use? That's why you work with for AI or work with AI. You can decide when I know what it is. If I don't know, we will be outdated. So please ensure that you are learning this. As like a hobby, you learn, it's fine. But later you apply it, automatically problem. When you know, you can solve a problem. So base difference is very much required for us. Now, this is what is going to be our world in coming up days. Everybody talks, but we have not seen. But outside, when I saw it in France, there is a driverless cars. Booking is not there, but it is working already. Robots are more controlled. There is no human which interact with for a common consumer problem or consumer interactions. Customer supports is more with AI in the robotic method. We are training all that based on all our data, all our work only it is happening. But this is really a good image which will depict or show how our world will be in the coming up days. That's where from digital transformation towards AI strategic way, this is what the strategic way it will try to jump into. AI has a great innovations. Lot good things have been done in the last few years, and also lot few things are yet to come in this sector. If you remember, there is one example I'll tell you how it started all. Can machine do what I do? Somewhere you may remember that there was an application when mobile came first smartphone started coming. You know what was the first application which was more popular? Anybody guess? Which was the most popular app which was installed in the beginning of 2005 to 2010, which was a great app which made us to, most of us would have done. Any one app name you tell me, which was that app which was installed on your phone? Maybe it's 2005, we did not use the phone at all. Music player, yeah? That was even in the, before smartphone, this was there. Shailaja Ma'am is telling that music player. In 2000, before 2005, there was all standard phones. not the smartphones, with color display. That was where you can play your own musics. You can make your caller tunes. You won't believe, people will laugh right now when I say this. There was a shop which was doing caller tunes downloads for you. Can you imagine? Somebody else is doing a caller tune download for my phone and I'm paying for it. And they're downloading a movie for my phone and I'm paying for it. They're giving me a wallpaper and I'm paying for it. That was the situation. But it is no more now like that. I can download. See, only I had a one Sony Ericsson 750, K750i. I still have that phone. I think it's somewhere it's there inside. I have kept it. I have not thrown any photos. I might have changed the 8-10 phones, but all phones are there with me. I've never thrown any phone. But from the day one, I have it. First was Nokia, I think. Next was Sony Ericsson was there, which had this option of creating. That was before smartphone. Yes, sir. Recalling those days, I had Nokia 6600. Wow. See, 1100 was a great world's phone, 400 hours of battery. People will not accept now. Our battery is coming 8 hours, 400 hours of battery. 6600 was a slightly different shape. It was like more powerful with color screen. These were the days where we all have seen the growth of smartphone at all. But most common when the smartphone came is called as, if I say you will all agree, there was something called as Talking Tom. The Talking Tom is, you open that app, it's a cat image which appears on your screen. You talk, it will talk back in the cat voice. As simple as that. I don't know who did this. I don't remember that person name at all. And he is from Holland. Henry something is there with him. He's the one who started that concept, but other people converted into Android application. That was a crazy. Beginning, it was all not commercial. It was just for fun. More fun started creating. Talking Tom was the one, which was AI. Started with that. I talk, machine talks back. No thinking. That's a base level. I talk, machine duplicates. Machine mimics me. Exactly what I do, it will do back. If I loudly speak, it will see loudly. If I see mild, it will also speak in mild. That's how this all started with. But we have reached to an AI innovations where you speak in the way you want. And I will click off a button, your entire talk is, now today what I'm talking, I think they're recording also this. If you give me this recording, I will convert this into another way in which you will get my entire session in the language you want. For example, somebody in Bangalore would like to listen all this in Kannada. Somebody in Chennai would like to listen in Tamil. Somebody in Punjab would like to listen in Hindi, but I spoke only in English. How will you listen? Give me this video, I will convert and one button. I will click and I will do it. That's called dubbing. Voice dubbing plus translation. In one click it happens. That's what AI innovation is. It has reached to that. No language barrier at all that nobody can call. Sir, these people don't know English. How will they learn? You learn in your own way, but write it back. Learn English and write it back is all possible. That's what the innovation is happening. Then which all industry will get affected? Every industry. Education is much more, right? You can sit in my class. Suppose if you have listened, when Modi goes to, Prime Minister goes to other country, he speaks even in Hindi only. Then how, I was thinking how they will understand it all. Then it's understood that there's a translator, which will immediately live translation happens. You speak in Hindi, it will convert it into English and they will understand. I said, so fast will it work? The technology which was there from long back, but now it is available to common man. As simple. Your phone can do much better things at all when it works. Now, if you see how what we did it with this, these innovations happen. AI evolution started with your rule-based systems. If this X is there, Y is the result. If Y is there, X is the result. As simple expert system, like our traffic signals. Red, stop, all others are open. If all others are closed, this is the green. Rule-based, it's all basic rules we defined. A equal to B, then B equal to C, then maybe C, or A greater than B, and then B greater than A. A greater than B, and then A greater than C, then A is the greatest number. How we define a greatest of three numbers is simple way of rule-based. Rules are defined, and that became an expert systems, which we call it as even the first chess game which was there in the computer is all defined with that. There was a game called as Prince. Some of you may remember. It was a Mario, Prince, Road Rash. It's all based on the rule-based one. Even the game was rule-based, application was rule-based. Software like Fox Pro was a rule-based. Now, nowadays, people have not heard because we are getting into next applications. AI evolution next converted or moved into a machine learning where we have learned all this technique called as supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, classification, regressions, or clustering, association is all started right now. That's how the evolution started. People shifted. That is not enough. What is existing data I don't want. What can you do next? Like human brain and system, All our nerves are controlling it. See, if something pinching happens on my leg, my brain will know. My eyes will see that. I will feel inside. Oh, I'm not feeling in the heart. It first feels on the brain. But it is because connected. We thought connecting like that into the system where deep learning is came with neural networks, where CNN or RNN, GA, GAN, or generative adversarial networks all become a more popular at all. From rule-based, we have shifted into something called as natural language processing, where your basic Google Translate works. I'm not sure how many of you have seen this at all. If I'm seeing a website in one language, and can I see that in any other language? I don't like it in coming in English. I don't know. Can I do that? I'm not talking about ChatGPT or a Copilot and something else coming at all. Give me a second. I'll show you this. It is there. You can have a look at this. This is how it will be easy for you to understand. Check. My screen will show that. See this? See, I'm just using this power. I'm just trying to show a power of this at all. See, earlier translate was only for translate. Many of us even did not check this. Oh, this is possible to work like this at all. And left side is what I'm clicking. The button available in Google Translate is text. Any text to any text is possible at all. When I type this at all, it can translate into Hindi. It comes as Namaste. Done. This is simple. You have an image. Sir, I have taken a photo where text is written. Can it be translated? Possible. Even nowadays, live is possible. You hold your camera. When I go outside India, then I don't understand their language. You can hold and find it. Sir, I already have a document with me, a PDF document, Word document. I can just translate, browse that file, give that file. It will translate into the language which you would like. Say I have an English one. I will show you. Where is one agreement? Where? Second, PDF. Only I downloaded different things at all. Not sure because there is no. Okay, there was a minute in the document is there. I'm trying to translate this. This is in English, but I'm trying to do translation one. See whether it is translated or not. I'll show it will maybe difficult to show directly. Give me a second. As simple, so it's not much easy, not difficult for us to do this. There's too many files on hand, but still I'll try. This is see, original, this file is in English. So the recently happened on February 1st and SWAYAM orientation something program are there, minute to minute. They have given me the details at all. See, that entire thing is in one click. I don't have to tell that one by one you convert this, all those. It's almost 85% and above minimum accuracy. This is where it works through this. One click, one button, and can go. Then imagine there is a website. Sir, I'm visiting some other country, some other things at all. It is France, maybe I'm not sure whether it is in France. Comes are in English. By default, it might come. Or even our website system. Whichever comes in English is fine. Even you can take your university or institute. Not all to do that. Just giving the website there. I'm telling that please convert this website into the language which I understand. Just give it. You go to any website in the world, it is in any language is fine at all. So, it works faster. Okay. This is our basic English website. After a few seconds, it will be in my language and I can read everything. See? I don't have to ask the university to give me information in Kannada. You take it in any language is fine for you. All details are in this. Much more easy for us to understand. Imagine a student learning your content in his language. He's from North India, sir. He wants to learn in Hindi. East or South India, he want to learn in Malayalam. It's all fine. That's how this is an easy way of, you see, where is then, what is this? This is what is exactly transformation of an AI is. Is it not AI? It is a machine learning. It's a AI. Of course, this is all what we have given data based on that. They have learned it. They collected these many years and finally the result is here right now. That's how the whole thing works. That is what we have reached to a level where from rule-based to a natural language processing. When I speak, 2005, I used a software called as Dragon Voice Recognition software from Microsoft, also collaborated with that. I spoke for 8 paragraphs every day for 3 days continuously to make system understand my language or my accent. Maybe more influence with my mother tongue. It was not easy to recognize, so I did it. Once I completed, then only it is okay. After that, accuracy was 50%. Next day when I tried it. Now, today I don't need. You just open, click, and then drag. It will work at all. I don't know whether you have checked this or not. See here. How fast you can do this, where AI has reached to us. It is there. Fastness you just see. Yeah, this is a document. And it's open online, no download, no installations, no hiccups, no extra things. I have not done anything, just opened online in a browser. There is a tool, click on voice typing. 88 languages I can speak and it will type for me. It starts typing on the screen as and when I say any word in any language at the speed of 45 words per second with an accuracy of 90% and more. Thank you, full stop. Done. See, if this is a case, how fast I can write. Imagine research paper you're all writing, how fast you can write. For writing one abstract, how much we are struggling. You speak in the way you are telling, it can do. What is this then? This is AI, right? Not today. I'm using it from 2016. People did not really, but it's publicly available from 2019 onwards. It is there. People did not use it, but now they're like, oh, this was there. Okay, let me. You have to ensure that all that you're using. This is a glimpse, one trailer of what Google Docs can do. Use here also translated there. So many are there. Just put, I wanted a clock here. You just put @ symbol and then see what it can do. There is a timer, stopwatch, a timer set for 5 minutes. I can put here and start typing. Who imagined that in a document we can have a timer which can help me to type something? If you are doing a PhD, if you are writing a research paper, if you are writing a proposal, if you want to do something in AI, you need a time-based work. 5 minutes, I want to finish the abstract. 5 minutes, I want to write 2 paragraphs. I want to write 1 paragraph, 1 line, title. Keep a timer and work. There are some chips, what we call it as digital chips in the document at all. That's how it is working. That is what natural language is. Our language is working as a result for us. Now we resulted into the next level. That is what the deep learning is applied onto the ChatGPT with what we call the generative AI with ChatGPT, Sora, Copilot, or whatever it's come. You all jumped into. From rule-based, the innovation moved into the generative AI. What is next then? Anyone has an idea? What is next to other than generative AI? Rule-based, machine learning, AI is shifted in because all are subset of AI. AI is on top. Subset is rule-based. Over now, we shifted to machine learning. From that, we jumped into deep learning, which has got a generative AI. Then what is next? What is coming up? If you sit idle, tomorrow you will not be able to get it. It is necessary that you should get into this at all. You will see some of those things. AI is dominating across the world. Which field? All 4. Majorly 4 pillars. It's in education for us. Maybe personalized learning or AI tutors are much more. Asking a question like, I am a graduate, undergraduate. My level is at this. My IQ is very low, high. Please teach me like this. System can teach. Becomes a tutor. Healthcare. What a X-ray is not recognized or diagnosed by a doctor can be recognized or diagnosed by a AI system. ChatGPT has diagnosed a medical disease which the doctors could not do. 3 doctors could not do it. That level it has gone. Robotic surgeries were already there. It is improving more better. Finance, much more better fraud detection. The same amount we are losing money also. Every day I will read in newspaper that 4 crores gone, 2 crores gone, 50 lakhs gone, 10 lakhs gone, 10,000 gone by somebody. Digital arrest has happened. So many things. My money click here and then gone. Right? That's why cyber security is improving more. and it is increasing the demand. Because of that, there's no experts, it is required more. Those fraud detection has to be done. Algorithmic trading is happening. Second by second trading can happen and can earn money. Few of our students is working on that project. We got an approval for a project by internal funding where algorithmic trading with minimum guaranteed of, say, percentage wise, they are calculating around 35% of income can be generated in a day, not month. Generally, people say month per day, 35% because of the automatic algorithm. It will know how, when to put money, when to remove the money from the market. All business is driving towards this. This is the world where we are in. Sometimes I don't like, still we have to jump into that. It forces me to swim inside that at all. I always think that why we should running behind this much of all, because surrounded by AI, I can't alone run away from this, right? It makes a lot of difference, which we need to ensure that we are going towards this and using this in a more proper way. Then this came automatically, generative AI, the great game changer, which has ruled the world and people have realized it. It's not today, but by the way, it was there long back. But for public, because even in 2018, when I said people that there is something like system based on the data, it can generate its own. Where I was working on my research paper is also there, working on, you give me the title or a scenario, story will be generated by the system based on your wordings. For example, once upon a time in the evening, if I write, the image should come. Once upon a time image, how do we show once upon a time? There's some evening image where there is a desert. If I say desert, the keywords what I use, we have to generate the storybook. What I did was a research project along with my student. I made them to work is, I will give instructions like defining the text, image should be appearing on the right side based on my keywords what I inputted. We worked, we were able to successful only 70% because I did not have a huge data set. In 2019, 18, 19, I worked on this. I never knew that the world called as generative AI. We were doing it. But publicly, when ChatGPT came, people have come across with this generative AI at all. Samples I'll show you. See this. Just before the session, I generated an image. It is based on the prompting, and that's what the game changer happened at all. A pink elephant, it does not, none of this exists. Even if you search in Google, you will not get this image at all. I'll give guarantee because I generated a pink elephant with a queen on top with a Rajasthani design. Rajasthan style design has to be appeared on the elephant. Moving from left to right, birds are, butterflies are flying near the pond, forest and mountain. I gave this prompt and I got this AI generated image. If this can give, I can generate many things at all, which is possible, impossible, good, bad, ugly, everything is happening right now in this. I can generate image. I can generate, imagine a background music I would like to generate for this course. I don't need a AR Rahman right now. I don't need a call sheet for him. I can ask, like this, you generate a new one, it can do it. Text-based, image-based, music-based, based on the existing data, it can generate something new is what generative AI is. The entire creative field has disrupted right now. People were paying for a people who knows Photoshop. I was one of those guys who learned the Photoshop and worked for an industry day and night to earn. They were giving in thousands of rupees because I was doing the Photoshop very well. An expert in Photoshop can earn in hours. Per hour I used to charge. Who cares for me? Oh, you know Photoshop? They say, I know Canva. Somebody next level person says that, oh, you know Canva, then I don't know anything, but still I can do many things. That's what generative AI is. I know how to ask a question. It's in art, music, design, original works, marketing, advertising. Imagine I want to design an advertisement. I want to work for an education. I want to do a research. It can help me a lot more. I'll show an example how best they have done it. All this was there. To shoot a movie, we wanted a people. Imagine a tough concept I'm trying to help somebody, then it will not be there, right? It was not easy for us to produce a movie at all. I can sit at home and I can produce. See this example. My full screen is visible. Screen is, yeah. This is a concept by the Google called as Video Poet. What is Video Poet? We all becomes a poet along with this at all. Any image coming on this screen right now is not original, is all generated image. This first image, what you're seeing, a dog, is a 8K quality. That means 8,000 million pixels are used to generate this highest quality of video which is available in the market. See, A dog listening to a music with the headphones, high detailed in a 8K. Dog was never put the headphone, but this image is ready to do that at all. See, all this what you see is like, that's why it's called video poet. Like a poet you describe, video will be generated on this. See a dog with a AR, VR eating some spaghetti or something, a tree walking through the forest, will shift all day. Now it is not just, I'm not here to give you a demo, by the way, this is what you should see the text. You give text, it becomes video. You have an image, you can convert that into a video. You have a video, you can edit that. You want to stylize, you can do. In painting, you can do. It's all in one click. It's just one, which is a search for a video poet, you get everything into the screen. That is how change is happening. You look at this now. This, they have gone one more level high. Full video you can generate is what they have done it right now. This is called Sora by AI through ChatGPT company. The parent company of ChatGPT called as OpenAI. What the video you are seeing on my screen, it might stuck and come here and there, but don't worry, you can just open this and then see openai.com/Sora. Please watch it. If a jellyfish can fly on an air near the tree in a park where the sun rays is coming in between the trees or a leaf, this is what the output comes. Without camera, without people, without director, without sound. The sound is there, but without music directors, it can do. Not that. Just imagine all this, what you're seeing. It's all just generated. See these waves which comes in. Here the elephants are still, or maybe the animals are still standing, and then the waves comes in behind. Even a VFX editor requires a 4 hours to imagine this and cut and shot everything, and then rendering will take much more time. I don't need anything right now. See this? Lion King, how much time they took, I don't know. I think Technicolor, company called as Technicolor, which is in Bangalore, which has done the work for the entire Lion King movie. New Lion King also has come. But I can generate it much. This is looks like a cartoon, but I can generate a realistic one. This is, see this more realistic. You are watching like an English movie, sci-fi movie, more quality. This is how it will be in the next coming up days. This is, you see alien moving in a city. It looks like real movie you are watching. None of these are real. By the way, no movies were shot using camera. It is only prompt. That is where we have reached. That is what we are doing. I also are doing it. See, I'm using this. Why I'm discussing this today is my teaching has improved with all these concepts. Now I understood. I'm teaching something called as linked list. Most of the computer science faculties will know that concept of linked list is not easy. It is very, very difficult for a new programmer to learn. I'm asking the ChatGPT to help me to make the people understand the linked list through video, how it will generate. I'm experimenting that right now. Maybe I'll come out with a video later in a maybe week or short. It is possible. See, this lady does not exist in the world. Her features are not specified. It's only the created or generated. It is possible. That means the world is moving to the next level. You have to understand that. If somebody is asking some question. Pink elephant, you are not able to see. You do not see this. Were you able to see that screen? Okay. Let me check and share it again. That screen only I will share it, so I don't have any data. Give me a second. Yeah, my pink elephant. Yeah, you can see now the pink elephant. This is what we have generated. One click, one button, 3 words, maximum 4, 1 sentence. It can give me this kind of a work, which is output is coming. Next is where the video poet, what I've shown you, the Sora, which is coming up in advertising, marketing, fashion, agriculture, simulation, training, all are happening. Why I am talking this today in an FDP with faculty members attending in the evening, you are spending your time. Why I'm more stressing on this is because we are all preparing, as an educators, we are all preparing our students for the jobs that does not exist today. Please, I'll repeat again, please note. We are preparing our students for the jobs that does not exist today at all. It is not there. I don't know what the student is going to do tomorrow when the job comes at all. Is he going to do the same thing? No. Last year, we never prepared them for asking a good question. Did we prepare? No. Now, today, if he knows how to ask a good question, 1 lakh rupees is the salary. If anybody is there, please let me know. I have a job for somebody who can ask me a good question. What do you mean by that? You know how to prompt, how to ask a question to the computer. Like a ChatGPT, there are 100 more companies which can do that. But if you know how to ask a question, salary is 1 lakh rupees. There are 3 companies, including Intel, HP, Microsoft is offering this direct jobs for prompt engineers. To ask Copilot, ask question, get a job. We never prepared them how to ask a question in that way. We are just doing. That's why industry will upgrade and AI is moving somewhere else. We have to know that. Is it used in all field? Of course, definitely this is applicable and useful for all of us in all fields. Healthcare, media, finance, design, education, telecommunication, automotive, perfectly in all these, definitely useful for us. Is it 1, 2? Maybe. See, just have a look at this. You can, I'm happy that if you want to take a screenshot, take it, take a photo, use it, however you would like, use all this. We may know 3, 4 names in this. Gemini, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, by the way, is what OpenAI has made. Gemini is from a Google. Grok, G-R-O-K, is by a Twitter. Now X, it is called as by Elon Musk, has done this. Copilot is by Microsoft. Then Runaway is another company. Amazon also has got a Bedrock. Then Claude. Claude is a combination. Few people of ChatGPT company people and then Gemini people came together and they created one more new called as Claude. Then we have that Fish, which is our DeepSeek. Recently came. Is it going to affect a lot for DeepSeek for us? Because we were only looking at Gemini or DeepMind was good for us or ChatGPT is good. Is DeepSeek? DeepSeek is another GPT. That's all. It is another company, another one, but with existing data. Now what they've given is you can download the entire data set into your computer and you can work in your without internet. You can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT works like a with internet. Without internet, it won't work because it depends on the server. This DeepSeek, you can download the entire data set and then you can start work free of cost. It's open source. I can do a lot of things in that. And I want writing a coding programmer, C.ai or GitHub Pilot, Copilot can be used. It will help me step by step. You have some more I've written, you can see. For image generation, like a deep dream generator or art beater, and music creation with Amper Music or a jukebox, code generator, GitHub Copilot or Tab9, or a drug discovery, you can use an Atomwise. Many are there. I'm just giving a glimpse of all this. Huge now. It is not, I'm not depending only on ChatGPT at all. Now I started working with Gemini. Don't know how many of you know this. You can have a live conversation with Gemini. You don't have any other option with any other softwares. In your phone, you don't need to pay for this, by the way. Just open your regular phone, smartphone, install an app called as Gemini. Don't open the website. Install an app called as Gemini. There is an option called as live. Click that and start talking. As if like you are talking to me, you can talk to that. Explain how AI is useful in my class. Can you explain? It will tell me whether, of course, strategies, what I use for a slow learners, it will help me. What strategies I should use for writing a research paper, help me step by step. Explain me this diagram for step by step. You are like me, you can, anybody, you're talking to someone else, ask. Gemini knows better because so Google won't know. So all data is with the Google and then it can answer me much better, accurate, realistic, live right now. It's available already. We have not, I use every day, I talk to that at all. As if like he or she is my friend and then I'll talk to that. You can change the voice as well. One day you can talk to he, one day you can talk to she. You can do that work. And you learn a lot. It will see on the way, whenever I walk, other things, when I sit for every day 5 minutes, not more. Don't get addicted for that at all. 5 minutes, at least you should know what's happening. So I did with that and it can do everything for me. One sample I'll show you because I'm sharing an entire screen. People should have understood on this part, like give me a second, called as whatever you use. Gemini has used. You can use anything. ChatGPT also you can use or other things you can use. So I'm just asking it things here at all. Write a code for me for, I'm just asking it, see, for login screen. I wanted to generate a login screen now. Maybe 3-4 months we are teaching this topic to our students called as HTML and CSS, correct? To generate a login screen with HTML and CSS plus JavaScript if I wanted it. Fine. If I don't want, I can remove only 2. I'm asking it, generate this. I did not give anything much at all. It's just like this. Look at the code it has generated. We are, as a computer science faculties, we are teaching this for 3 months minimum as web technology course to engineering, non-engineering, all other students in the beginning of the first year. So see the code is generated, both this. Will it work? It should work, but below this you see, it is not. Why I'm referring Gemini is because of this. It explains me. It just does not answers. It explains me every key component inside of this and ready to use. Why, what, when, where, which, how to do, everything is very clearly. I can do reframing this, see, double check this response. Legal is there at all. I can listen to this. I can copy this. I can do all those things. Now, right now, what I'll do is I'll test this, whether it will work or not. One click. See how much time we need. I don't know ABCD, still I can check. I'm just taking this HTML copy. I'm just using code pen. Just there are 3 boxes. Maybe it will take time to load on the screen. Yeah, 3 boxes. First one is HTML, second one CSS, third one JavaScript. In the HTML, I copy paste the HTML code. Just see what the output comes. Here, my login screen is ready. Not looking so good, don't worry. Login, username, I can type username, I can take password, login button, working fine. If forgot, sign up is there. Sir, website is ready so much. Just see another one. Go back here and get the CSS code, put the styling, makeup we have to do, no? So styling is done. See the different now. See, output is ready. In a realistic way, to do this work, I have to teach 3 days of HTML, 3 days of CSS. 7th day, student can do this perfectly without seeing internet, without ChatGPT. Student can do this only on the 7th day. With my 2 decades of experience, I'm telling you, one day they cannot do it. They can do, but they're not expert. They'll copy paste. To make them perfect, to do this without any other help by themselves, it requires a week. Understand all tag, everything. How much time it took? Not more than 2 minutes. Not more than 2 minutes. Click, click, click. This, and even you don't have to write. If I have a screen and it can write a code for me at all. Suppose like this, I have an image like this. Yeah. If I have a screen like this is an image. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. This is an image already. I assume that I saw somewhere I've taken a photo of this. Okay, this image I have right now. I want a code for this. I'm just saving this on the desktop as a web page login.png. Save this. You can use either Gemini or anything. I'll use sample as ChatGPT now. You can use anything. Okay, here you can just click on this and upload a computer, your system. And on the desktop, there is my web. I gave this image and I'm asking that I don't know the code. Write HTML and CSS code for this. I'm asking ChatGPT, I don't know. Please understand this image, analyze this, and then write a code for this, and then please give me HTML and CSS. Now see the way it works. It is not like a left side. Why? Anyone has observed ChatGPT recently? Free version only. I'm using a free version right now. The reason is that you can fine tune this more. The result has come much better one. Much more easiest way this is coming at all. You can always use this. See, the code creates a simple, responsive online login, clean design. If you want to modify, you can use attractive CSS. I'm just doing this. You just have a look at this. Now, how does it tries to edit? See, the editing is going on right now. I'm not doing it by default system. It tries to edit the same code with more better now. I'll show the output how it comes at all in that case. A simple, best, easy way we can do that. Directly you may not be able to run it, but use it outside, save it, and then run it will look much better. Because it is using inline style, it can work much better one. Code is generated. This is how it will be. Fine. If you are able to get, it is saying that it is fine. I am getting it. I'm showing the least amount of work what the system can do for you. Asking in the code when. Because there is no CSS. This is now the ChatGPT CSS. I have not done, some more modification has to be done, but this is how the output comes. Even the background is added, colors are changed, it can work, alignment have to do it. But still, both can work, right? I give an image, it can generate code for me. I can generate the full-fledged website, a full-fledged game you can generate with JavaScript in a second now, not even a minute. So I The transformation has changed. That is what I'm trying to show you. Don't use only for this. Can you prepare? Somebody asked me, sir, can you generate a research purpose? No? See, I will show you here. Generate a 100 data set in the with the fields, right? With the field product product number, product name. You have to utilize for every purpose, then it is easy. See, for random checking, for to apply machine learning, I wanted the random data, product name, product number, price, date. See, I'm asking generate 100 data set with these columns, okay, and all random data, no repetition. Okay, you can give more condition. That's why I call it as prompt engineering. You have to learn a little bit when you give all these things. And give me in CSV format. See this? You are doing a research and you want to generate a data. You don't have to worry to experiment your algorithms. I want to run my algorithm right now. See this? Much easy to even generate image, and you can give 100 more, 1000 more data, randoms at all, and that use that. See, date is the random data. I can give date range should be this, price range should be this, product name should be this, product serial number should be like this. CSV file, copy, paste, experiment your algorithm, and you are number one. We don't use this. We are asking only how to write a research paper is what we are asking. How to write abstract, how you write me a course plan for me. See, the level of thinking has to change. That is what digital transformation, or what I call it as AI moving on to this. All these softwares can support for you. It is not one. I'm just giving maybe a trailer of a trailer of a trailer. What I showed you is reality is much more, where I'm already using more things at all. It cannot. Sir, that means, does it solve everything? Definitely no, it cannot. See the look, I'll show you another sample. What it cannot do. Anyone knows what ChatGPT cannot do for me? Or Gemini cannot do for me? Here I'll ask another question right now. Visual I want. That means image I want. Clock showing 5:30 p.m. I'm trying to generate a, oh my God, it understood it context based at all. I will start a new, because HTML previous one was there, it understood that as like that. It's trying to generate something. Yeah. See, it is trying to give in this at all. Or watches showing, set of watches showing 6:30. I'm trying to get that at all. See, only one is coming, and that too black and white at all, not the regular watch. Why it is not coming? Because when you ask a question, all watches in the world is showing 10:10, not 6:30. Only black and white photos comes here, not generated other things at all. Because this is all predefined one. It cannot be more than that at all. It can do, never do this at all. Person writing through left hand. I'm trying to generate somebody who's trying to write with a left hand at all. See? Day by day, it is giving me. Earlier, this was not coming at all, but only one image comes. We have to ask more we will get it. This was not there. Now it is. See, only 10% of the world population has left-handed. There's a lot difference. If I use the same thing in here, person photo with left hand writing. You have to compare and use it. Nobody stops in all those things. See, right now this is not a paid version, so it cannot generate something. But visually, we can ask that to do more things that it can do, but it can do a lot of more things at all. See, because here there is an option. Here is not this way. So it can do a lot here. If more things, a create image has come here, this you can use it, and then usually all those possible. Many things can be done. It is available, it works. You have to think where, what purpose I'm supposed to use these online technology transformations for my regular work at all. That is where businesses are moving this with. It can solve my everyday problem much faster, right? Give me advertisements, what I'm supposed to put for this. That is called prompt engineering. Fine, that has to work. Now, this I will skip right now. Maybe with the time availability, I can say 8:40. Yeah, we'll shift and then I'll try to show you something. With ultra modern applications where we are moving towards, the image what you are seeing right left side is what it's showing that where we have reached, what we are trying to do with this. From NASA to ISRO, everything is on connected vehicles, robots, customer supports, visual data, electricity, internet, IoT, satellite, other planets is all connected right now through these parts. It is AI-powered human robots are more like a Sophia who is teaching in the class nowadays is possible. Self-driving cars are already there. Space is already moving towards this. Starlinks, satellite AI is satellite internet is already coming. This AI-generated music is becoming more popular nowadays. I want a background music with noise or without noise, with this, that I can give it. Film editing is done by system. More graphic future illustrations. In my slide, if you have observed, all images is exactly based on what I'm talking. Right side, you see the observe my text, and left side is the image is exactly relevant to this. In all my slides, whatever I show till now, and what I'm going to show now also is all based on what is written. How it is, I ask the system to help me to generate, not the PowerPoint. PowerPoint is my own content, but related stuff is generated through this. That's what is ultra modern AI is helping us to do more work in this part. Now here also you could see AI and digital transformation in the education systems. The personalizing is what everybody wants. I don't want to go to the college. My speed is different, very slow. I want very fast. I don't want to learn in 10 hours. I want to learn in 2 hours. Teach me, help me to learn more. I practice more. I learn. Self-peoples, this is the crazy things which they can learn more. All AI-based platforms are coming up. Intelligent tutor systems, administrative automations at all. See how many of you analyze your result, CIE marks, internal marks, what you give. Engineering works with more of internals, or any other degree program works with internal marks and external examination, mid-semester, end semester. How well you will be able to apply is much more based on the AI. It can. We have created a template. I have done it on Google Sheets. Copy paste the value. It can generate an entire graph with the full variations. It will show where who student is doing what. Green, red color at one click. And we have done in one more click. I have made a same Excel sheet into an app. So I will enter data in the app, not in anywhere, any place I can go, open, click, enter the marks. Some student, if I meet today also, I can enter the marks. It automatically goes in my Excel sheet, automatically generates a graph, and it tells me when I open, these are the students who are green are safe. Orange is little bit worried. Red is danger. You have to take care of them at all. So much easy. I'm doing a dashboards for our own. Automation is more. Don't try to solve something in the world which is beyond our limit. Oh, how do I reach a star? Don't go for that. Solve right now what is with us, what we are trying to do here, which can help me on an everyday basis is what good for us. So learning analytics is what we can generate. If you have, I don't know whether how many of you have observed, in the Google Classroom right now, there is an option. If you go for a paid version of a Google Classroom, that's a Google Plus or what do you call it, as Google Workspace, paid version, you get analytics completely free. That means everything you'll know, how many number of students are accessing which classroom, how much time they're spending, what they watch. And then you have something called as practice sets. Who is a fast learner? Who is a slow learner? I got it. Everything for me is one click. Who is fast learner? Who is slow learner? How many students are struggling? How many students are working? All in one click I'll get. Much easy for us. PC, it's not like I have to individually pay for that. Institute has helped me to do all these things and we are working towards that. It can work. 4 important things. What is in black color, please neglect. Concentrate or listen only for those which is in blue color. How these problems are identified and our opportunities are identified and problem solving methods we can use. When you are trying to do with AI, sir, can we leverage and use these transformation strategies? What should I use? This is what the exact strategy is. Start with the problem, not with the technology. Don't keep AI in your mind at all. You can never solve it. Sir, even research papers, if you see in last 1 month, I was just observing in January, 1 month, the term AI used in the research paper is 84%. That means 100 paper, if it is published in the world, 84% of the people have told about AI in their title of the paper. Not necessary. You are not going behind the technology. You are going to solve a problem. Your problem has to be identified. Solution maybe with any technology. Today AI, tomorrow maybe deep learning, or maybe some other technology, AR, VR, something else will come, or a quantum, or maybe something else. But today we are not going to solve with that. We are trying to identify the problem. That's why don't think about technology when you are starting your research or a problem. And more than automation, you have to think. AI-powered predictive maintenance to prevent equipment failures. When is my motor is going to get a switch off? All that we have to just look in. AI-driven personalization. Data is always the key. More data you have, more accuracy we can get in, the more models. And finally, ethical consideration is important. I should not be biased in the online. They are from Karnataka, that's why I should give more preference. They are from Bangalore, no preference. If I are from Delhi, no, don't give the preference. I can't do that. Not region based, not on people based, not on caste based, or maybe the gender based. I cannot do that. It has to solve a problem, solve a problem. So I have to keep that in mind when we are trying to work with these parts. More is going to come right now. Edge AI, because they're bringing the entire system into mobile phone. Mobile phones are more powerful. Now, OnePlus phone I was just checking is having 16 GB RAM. My laptop itself had a 16 GB when I bought 5 years before. Now mobile has a 16 GB right now. What is coming up then? That will have 32 GB next one. Then that means more powerful than any other laptops at all. It can do much wonders, right? So cyber security field will more increase because everybody's phone will be capable of more data, more transfer, more details, more fraud also. So get ready for that. So safeguard yourself when you start using. Explainable AI is what is trending now today because the answer should come as more explainable part. Neuromorphic computing is what medical field or maybe the cyber security field are trying to work. Quantum AI is, quantum computing itself is beginning stage. Quantum AI is the next level, which is cutting edge in these parts at all. This maybe I'll skip this. I'll try to show you the one which is implement on the other details at all. Generative AI is rising, but we have to think about sustainability for a long term. So next 3 years, AI people will talk. After that, if you see cloud computing, last 10 years people spoke. After that, they left. It is still there, but people left talking about that because they shifted to AI. With 5 years, everybody did research on cloud computing. Then data mining, image processing. 10 years people did image processing. If even today, computer science PhDs, 80% is on image processing. I don't know what the solution they bought it at all, but still we have done it on AI. Sorry, we have done it on image processing. Now, these years, 23, 24, 25, only AI research. How long it will be? Sustainable models, we have to think about solving it, societal problem with metaverse. Then quantum AI will come, it can help for research. If somebody was planning to do something, write some papers or doing something trend, please read more on quantum AI and then write. It's a wonderful area, wonderful topics to do work on those. Few sample I'll show you right now, since maybe I have another 10 minutes more. Not, yeah. AI is shifting into fashion like this, because transformation is what we are talking now, so it has to get into that. How is our body measurement was taken for a shirt stitching, dress stitching? We physically go and then do it. Now it is not. Use the mobile, keep it in front of you in the mirror, or maybe standing there, move your body, rotate your body. It will analyze, take a screen, and it will tell you what is the size. 42 or 44 shirt is easy to find out. How much we were struggling. Shoe size. How do you find a shoe size? Very, very difficult for us at all. So one of my students did that work at all. Keep the leg in the given format. In the mobile, it will show the format. They have to put the leg inside that, hold your camera. Put the phone properly and put your leg in front of that in that angle or the size given. Exactly, it will tell you what is the size of the shoes. Amazing idea. It is just, otherwise, see, UK size is different, US size is different, Indian size is different, local shoes is different, maybe a Bata is different, Reebok is different. It will give me a chart after looking at your leg. What is the shoe size you are supposed to wear? What technology it is? It will just solve. That's why measurement can do. Agriculture is huge. I don't need to explain. I think other people would have spoken on this. But huge change with IoT, with a drone, with AI is a best combination of solutions for these. Plant will never tell you it is hungry or thirsty. Can we put, even see at my home, I have a plant which will never tell me that it is hungry or thirsty, but I have to put everyday water. If I forget, it will never cry, no? So, but I have a system where IoT small sensor experimented, kept on that I work. It's available in market now. Mobile will tell me, hey, your plant is hungry, put the water. That's pour the water is much easy for me, right? I can do that. Somebody is like a plant is talking to me. More easy to maintain on those things. I'll skip the video. I don't want to show right now this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this one I would like to show. Single video in multiple form. You see, one with the top one is original, which is recorded. Second one is with the lip synchronization, but it is in the olden days. Third one is much more caveman style. It has been done.
So now I'm testing Runway's ability to work with more closer up shots of the face, facial expressions, different angles. And I want to see how it converts that into something detailed, if it can create that coherency, if it can really convince you in an interesting.
Look at that, how it is. Same person, one time spoken, but converted into this. Imagine the history you are teaching, computer science you are teaching, the olden days concept you are teaching. You do what you want to teach, but it can be converted in one click. It can explain in the way student wants it. 10 students want it in 10 different styles. Do it. You do your regular way, but they will get it the way they wanted it. That's what AI is moving towards that and working. What is next? All done, sir. Okay, fine. We have discussed today everything else. What is coming up next? I'm not playing this video, but I'll suggest you to watch this. This is a Instagram video which is available on the Agentic AI. What is coming up next? Deep learning over. Till that machine learning, AI, machine learning, deep learning. What is next? Gen AI is also done inside that. What is next then? The coming up thing is Agentic AI. That AI which is going to take over a human work completely from the beginning to the end. That's how it will look like this. The work will come like a result as a service. Take product as a service, space as a memory as a service. All that cloud computing gave us, no, the architecture or infrastructure as a service. Now, the next is result as a service. You want this results, we will try to do it. See, the driver assistance system to electronic health to customer relationship to the entire things, finance, health, everyone. You have a person, you tell, it will only generate the ad, it will run the ad, it will find which is the good one, and result analysis generated. In that, it will suggest you, this is good, this is not good. Again, do run it. Finally, it will do all the work and tell you, hey, you invest in this kind of technology and this will make profit for your company. Look at 10 people sitting and working for a month to get that is done by Agentic AI within 2 seconds. That's what coming up right now. That is what the trend which is going to work with representing systems at all. This is how technically it works like this with the RAG model as well. People are talking about this. AI model and LLM model was the base with your Google or Meta or ChatGPT or Gork or any other things. With a business application like a Salesforce or a cloud or other things which work. With the RAG applications of your Microsoft or a Dropbox or a Drive for a saving purpose. All data should be saved. That's where the no-code visual editor, no need to know any coding, but still you can do on that. Vector memory is there, calculates automatically. Benchmarking tools are connected. More of AI and cloud. The result is your chatbot, your mobile, your Discord, or Chrome, UI, anywhere you can use with complete workflow automation. See this, an architecture which can be given to somebody who can solve a problem in an international company or an MNC company. Amazing result, right? That's how it is working. You should be ready for this, and that's what I'm trying to show you with this. Last part, remember this ethical considerations. You should not be biased in while using an AI. Your result also should not come. Privacy concerns are more. Don't use somebody's data. Don't use you generated data without any knowledge. Acknowledge everything when you do it. Accountability and transparency should be there. Tell openly. See, I always say that all images today, what I used is generated by AI. I can't create that, sit and create, but all text content is all mine. It is mine now. Maybe I'll say even copyrighted. All text is mine because I read 5 books and then from that I gathered from everywhere across, I put all this content. I read a lot to get all this detail, but image is not. According to my text, first I prepare all text, put across maybe very minimal text, put it across all the slides, then generate the AI, the corresponding one I can put it. That's how I try to work. When I do like this, it is definitely a part of that, right? I'm trying to give you another slide which will give you all this part where you can do it, and I'm ending up with something which can help you to do last thing. It is not the end, it is just the beginning. If you would like to know more things with a short-term course, please do take a screenshot, do a course, Introduction to Generative AI. Everyone must know. Sir, I'm not from this field, or I'm from this, but I'm not interested. I'm just attending a session in FDP or ATAL FDP is going on. Still, I will suggest go through this. It may change the way you think and solve a problem, where the way you teach, the way you do a research, where you learn will change when you learn all this. At least we should know, being in a computer science field, computer applications, AI, we should know what it is. What is generative AI? And generative AI specifically for educators is another Skillshare course you need to do it. Begin with a trending, going on, transformation, shift, strategies, coming up AI, agentic AI, then do a course. This is what I covered all these parts, maybe not covered. I exploded in front of you so that you can also get a lot more things to talk. Right? Two things are there. I will ask one question, last one, and then I'll end up with this at all. Tell me one thing. Where is the by the way? How many of you have used this tool? I'll give you a glimpse here because notebook. I'm not sure. In the chat window also I'm pasting this. I don't know how many of you use this. If not used, explore. It will not allow you to sleep today if you understand what this is exactly, free of cost. This is free, by the way. It can do a wonders in your life which nobody has done it. One sample I'll try to show you. Definitely you will not sleep today if you use this tool at all. Okay, sample I'm showing. I'll tell you in 3 sentences how this works. This is a notebook LM. It is based on the LLM model or AI based by Google. Software is fully free, available online. I can give a resources to this. Resource means I can add any resource like this. You can see from the Google Drive, from Docs, from slides, website, YouTube, copy pasted text, or upload any other files like PDF, text, audio, MP3, anything is okay. 50 sources I can add. For example, 50 papers I want to read, you can add. 5 papers I want to read, you can add. Anything in any format, all these are applicable. Upload this. When I upload comes, left side that document comes, it will do this. See this? It automatically taking that and glimpse and telling me what this is. Plus, it will tell me these 4 things. It will give me a study guide, what I'm supposed to read that from that entire 50-page book, 100-page book, 200-page book, it will make me guide. Then briefing document, frequently asked question and timeline, it will do it automatically. Plus, it has generated me at 2 hosts talking about this entire book with the audio. You can also go inside that and you can talk inside that is possible. You need to explore that. So this is the recent one. In last 15 days, I've learned this extensively. I'm using it from a month, but last 15 days, I'm using it extremely well and it can do more things. Whatever recorded today, that video, if you upload here, it will give me a glimpse of everything what I spoke today in one click. Try, somebody, I think organizers can try this at all. Download the video, what the Google Meet will give you, upload that here, ask what I spoke, everything with, I don't have to give, it will give me gist, study guide, briefing document, timeline from which when to when I spoke, and entire audio will also like a conversation, podcast will come. And you can ask a question, what tools are there? Just a question and it will read my entire tools and try to understand. Will give me an answer back into this. Here, what are all the tools? See, these are all the tools I've made this available in this tool. Maybe the same PPT kind of things I'm using. We're just trying to work with this. That's how this entire, and you can download many things are there at all. I mean, you have to explore this more at all. We need to work on this part. Any question, answer, please ask me. Meanwhile, I'll display on screen in order to ensure that anybody would like to connect with me. Please feel free.
Dear participants, any questions you have, you can ask the resource person.
Otherwise, I'm intentionally sharing something. This is all done after my PhD, not before that. People say that PhD is the end. After that, we don't have to do anything. Actually, the life starts after that only. That's your research beginning. I could achieve more on this. You can also do better than this or more than this. Minimum, at least you can do this. You can also I become a Google champion from a Google. Advantage is anytime I can walk into Google office. I visited twice the last month in Delhi office, thrice in Bangalore office, tomorrow, Saturday again on this Bangalore office. Easy to work in, learn more things from them and do many things. A lot of things comes first to me. You can also get many things like this from different companies, different things. Please feel free to explore more. Somebody would like to ask M.H. Sai Baba. Please, go ahead, sir. Somebody would like to raise their hand, would like to ask. Hope in an evening, after your all workload from an office, spending an 1.5 to 2 hours made you to listen better things. Thank you so much for patiently listening. Hope it was useful. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Some of the subjects are from electronics and communication, like electromagnetic digital communication. Faculty feels maximum difficulty to make students visualize very letters and all. Of course, AI is there to help you many things at all. Please use Jigisha Sureja. Please, sir, explore more with the tools. Ask as if like I am a weak student, I don't understand this at all. Can you do all these things in a much better way, or can you help me in this at all? Definitely. You make the level little down, automatically it will be useful. Many are there. We just have to spend a little more time to learn this stuff. Teacher role will be a facilitators. We are not going to teach anymore like a regular way at all. We just have to facilitate where what is there, how to go ahead and how to work with that will be our job more of facilitator, more of supporting systems for our students. You don't have to tell that, give a slide. Slide is already available. AI is preparing everything for them. Book is already read by them. You just have to tell where what to explore more and where the depth knowledge is required. That has to be understood. Thank you. Hope everyone found it as a good one. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Priyanka ma'am, we can conclude the session. Priyanka ma'am, over to you, Priyanka ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Once again. Yeah, it is with great honor and gratitude that I stand before you today to extend our heartfelt appreciation to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Vinay M., for delivering such an enlightening and thought-provoking session on AI innovative strategies for modern applications. Dr. Vinay M., your session has been truly insightful and inspiring, providing us with a deeper understanding of AI-driven innovations and their impact on modern applications. You have masterfully guided us through cutting-edge AI strategies, showcasing how artificial intelligence is not just transforming industries, but also redefining the way we approach problem-solving, automation, and decision-making. Your expertise in data analytics, IoT, digital transformation was evident in every aspect of the session. The way you illustrated real-world AI applications across various sectors like finance, education, smart technologies, healthcare was both engaging and enlightening. The practical insights you shared on leveraging AI for efficiency, scalability, and innovation will undoubtedly serve as a foundation for many of us in our future endeavors. More than just technical knowledge, you have inspired us to embrace AI as a tool for creativity, problem solving, and continuous learning. Your ability to simplify complex AI concepts and present them with clarity and relevance is truly commendable. So, on behalf of AMC Engineering College, I, Priyanka KR, and all the participants of this faculty development program, we extend our sincere gratitude for your time, knowledge, and valuable insights. We deeply appreciate your dedication and passion for advancing AI research and education. Once again, thank you, Dr. Vinayam sir, for sharing your expertise with us today. We look forward to more such engaging interactions in the future. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
So, dear participants, as we come to the close of day 4 of this enriching faculty development program, it is truly heartening to witness the enthusiasm, engagement, and collective learning that has taken place over the course of the day. Today has been an invaluable experience filled with insightful discussions where it was on high performance computing with digital twin, and one more is AI innovative strategies for modern applications. A heartfelt thank you to all our resource persons, speakers, and facilitators for sharing their expertise and guiding us through the innovative concepts and best practices. I would also like to extend my gratitude to all the participants for your active involvement, thought provoking questions, and meaningful contributions. A special thanks to the organizing team and the coordinators. Once again, thank you all for the day 4, a resounding success. Wishing you a wonderful evening ahead. See you all tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am, we will share the recordings link shortly. So you will get all the recorded videos. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, everyone.